Hello there.
Well, howdy doodle doo, hoodly doo. I wanna be like you. Hello, friends. Isaac, Hugo Fallen, and Hugo Fallen, Plogette. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, friends? Happiest of Tuesdays. My goodness, it is Tuesday, isn't it? I apologize for that, Hugo. My gosh, that was a rough accent. I apologize. But how's it going, guys? Today, a little bit of a change of plans. Originally, we were planning on working on my new painting, my new hyperrealism painting. However, so I was planning on finishing this painting yesterday, but I did struggle so with the portrait. So we're going to work on this today. We're going to do a little bit of shop drop prep work. So we're going to be working on the rest of this painting. Is this dry? Probably not. All right, I'll just have to avoid that blue. But yeah, how's it going? Isaac, Hugo, Plagette, thank you for being here. What are y'all up to today? How's it going? Figuratively and literally. Well, friend, I will be showing my mug. I'll be showing my mug on Thursday's stream. How's it going, friend? So good to see you. I hope you're having a great start to your week. But yeah, so the original plan was I was going to finish this whole painting yesterday, but I struggled ever so much. I struggled ever so much with the portrait, and it still needs work. It's not done. I think his face is just too small. I don't really know. There's something a little bit off about it. But if you guys don't know, this is from the show Firefly, and I've been wanting to paint this for a while. So there's just a few things that need a fix-in with the face. So it's not there yet. It's not done yet. But yeah, we're going to work on the other parts of the portrait today. So we're going to be working on background and his coat and the things. So I might just do a little bit of berschnumbling with the face now, just sort of do a couple little tweaks. But yeah, I was working on this literally, yeah, that needs to come out further. I think that might be the issue. I've never heard Nathan Fillion's face described as small. He does have kind of a big face. Just found out today I got into an art gallery. Oh, that's so great. Congrats, friend. I love that. But yeah, it's crunch time. I feel that. Like it's been crunch time for a bit. It's been crunch time for a bit. So definitely frantic. A lot of frantacitude. Is that a word? Is frantacitude a word? But yeah, so when I drew this, it was just very small, so I was trying to keep it, like, kind of vague, I guess, and that might have hurt me a little bit, just because, it is now, yes! Crunch time leaving for Las Vegas. Ooh, what is just for vacation? Is it for work? What you doing over in Las Vegas, friend? I feel like this shape could be a little bit bigger. But yeah, when I drew this out, I'm going to be honest, I struggled quite a bit to get the drawing the way I wanted it. It just wasn't what I wanted. So yeah, I was definitely struggling yesterday, and Digi helped me a lot with it. Like just sort of, because he's really, really good at sort of looking at something and going like, well, that doesn't look right because of this, and this doesn't look right because of that. So, you know, he was helping me out a lot yesterday, but it was a struggle. I was getting super tired, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna work on this tomorrow, and we'll go from there. I could go. I really liked Serenity, and Digi hasn't seen it, so I want to watch it with him. But Firefly's amazing. Hacker Summer Camp. Oh my gosh, at DEF CON. That's amazing. That is fantastic. I hope it goes super duper. Okay, let's get a little bit more red. But yeah, today's just going to be sort of like a dorking around with this painting. I have all my colors mixed from yesterday, so we're really not going to have to do any color mixing. But yeah, this Thursday at 6:30 Central, I am doing the first art drop I've done since, I believe, last December was the last time I did. Was it? Or did I do a spring one? I might have done one in early spring. I'm losing track. This will be my third shop drop. But there's going to be some really, really fun pieces. So at 6:30 Central, I'm going to start streaming. The shop's going to open at 7. So 7 Central is when the shop will actually open on Ko-fi. And yeah, so it's going to be a hoot and a holler. What's time? What is time? Baby, don't hurt me. Shop drop, more like shop plop. Oh no. Well, I do plan on doing another one around Halloween, and we're going to call it the Little Drop of Horrors. And I don't remember who came up with that, but I wrote it down because I loved it so much. I did not come up with that, but so yeah, there's going to be all sorts of fun new pieces. I'm just going to show you a couple of them. This piece is one of them. This piece is going to be available for sale. It's also oh, that was yours. Okay. Your Little Drop of Horrors. Well, thank you, because it is a fantastic title. And I'm totes my goat stealing it. So thank you. What day of the week it is, and I say it's ending in Y. That's a safe bet. It's a safe bet, to be sure. So this piece is going to be available on Thursday. I'm also going to be making it into a notebook cover. You can't steal what's freely given. You know what? That's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I actually got yelled at a couple times about this piece because they're like, Lisa Frank didn't invent this style. And I'm like, okay, not really the point of the post. So they weren't yelling at me, but there was a lot of like, Lisa Frank didn't invent this. I'm like, well, I don't know. What do I know? I just wanted to paint a Nazgul. Anywho, so this piece is going to be available. Also, this is a new piece that I finished the day before. Was that? Yeah, the day before yesterday. It's called the Dalicorn, which is a mix of unicorn, Pegasus, and deer. So this little piece is going to be available as well. I had a ton of fun both filming this and painting it, coming up with the concept and drawing it out. It was super duper duper fun. This is going to be one of the pieces available. Also, this little feller that I totally reworked the other day. It's been a lot. It's been absolutely frantic for just weeks, trying to finish pieces, trying to work on commissions, do social media stuff. So it's been a very busy but very good couple of weeks. So that's another one. And then of course there's the main ones that I've been working on are these 3 Pokemon pieces. So yeah, I gotta get everything ready for Thursday. It's been absolutely nuts, and but really good. Really, really good. There's going to be a few more. I'm hoping to finish this piece, and I'm hoping to finish one more piece before Thursday. But anyway, enough about that. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at, my friends. But yeah, Plagette, what pieces? Now, are you doing a show, or did you get representation with that gallery? Because that is so exciting. That's a really big step, and I'm super duper happy for you, friend. But yeah, I think maybe I shrunkled his brow a little bit too much. Shrunkled? Definitely a word. definitely a word. Okay. Puppity pup pup patoo. So many pups for me, so many pups for you. It's 6 weeks. It's a small local gallery doing... Oh, cool. So are you going to try to get... Is it like you're going to try to get as many pieces done as possible, or are you just trying to get one big piece done? That's super exciting, though. I'm really happy for you. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Okay, so now I've made his brow slightly bigger. I think that definitely helped. I do think that his cheek maybe got a little small when I was tibber tapping. So yeah, this is kind of the process. There's a lot of like, there's a lot of, measuring and fixing, and yeah, his cheek got a little bit small. I think maybe his face overall, I just like over blended it and it got a little bit shrunk. Just a little bit. Yeah, I gotta bring that cheek back out. It's the first gallery I've gotten into. I've got the a few past pieces I'm going to put in. The deadline for everything to be in is Monday. Oh, you were a last minute ad. Well, that's awesome though. It's nice that you have a little stockpile of work. That always makes a huge difference with these shows. Just having the ability to put older work in is so stinking nice, and not having to only create new work for it. Because your work is amazing. So, I mean, it takes a while. I mean, that's the thing, is when you're working at your level, it is tricky to sort of get things done quickly. So having just a little stockpile of past work is a huge help. It takes a lot of the pressure off. But yeah, I'm super duper happy for you, and I hope it goes amazing. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Neat. Oh my gosh. Pricing is very tricky. Neat. N-E-E-T. Neat. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Okay. That's already looking better to me. Like, I think it looks... I mean, I'm just gonna say it. He has kind of a big face. And his face just looked too tiny. Too teeny tiny. So I think that's looking a little bit better. I do want to add just a little more curvification to this. There we go. I think that looks way better, in my opinion. Better than Deet? Yeah, Deet? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about Deet. Every time I've used bug spray, I always regret it, because inevitably when you spray it, some of it's gonna get in your mouth, and I get so upset when that happens. Oh my goodness, hello! Beyond the grave, beyond the grave! You've been hit by Crack 3D Fox Studio. Hi, Fran. How was your stream? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Be It Easel. I'm a traditional painter, drawer, professional Rambo. This is indeed a Firefly piece. I should probably update my title to include that. How's it going, Fox? What majesty were you working on today? If you all don't know, Crack 3D Fox Studio, Jimmy's Cricket Store, you need to follow. Amazing artist here on the Twitchy. And just so stinking nice. So if you guys are not following, here's the link. But yes, this is a Firefly piece. It's actually my first ever Firefly piece. Beyond the grave. How the heck are you doing, friend? Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm actually going to turn the brightness up just a little schnoodle glop because it's a little bit dark. There we go. But yeah, Grave, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Again, I'm Be It Easel. I'm a traditional painter, drawer, and professional Firefox. It's gonna happen now, Isaac, that's for sure. Oh yeah, you know that famous show, Firefox? But yeah, we're doing shop drop prep today. I am having a shop drop on Thursday evening at 6:30 Central. We're also gonna be doing a really fun craft. I'm gonna be painting a garden stone for my garden. My amazing friend NinjaCorn85, also known as Plant Room Art, another amazing artist, she gifted me this cute little hedgehog garden stone, and we are going to be painting that on Thursday along with my shop drop. It's gonna be really fun. She called it douche deluge. Daikon radish. Otherwise, I'm gonna have kohlrabi. Ooh, you're so fancy, Todd. How the heck are you doing? How to make ice cream. Something real simple. Came back today. She ate it all. I love douche deluge. It was awesome. First stream back after a break. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Fox, that's amazing. I'm so glad you had a great stream. Like I said, I do hyper-realism here a la Prima. We do some super duper curse stuff. Honestly, I just steal most of my ideas from Crack 3D Fox Studio. She comes up with the best ideas. But yeah, so this is the type of work I do, and there's going to be some really fun pieces. This is one of the pieces that will be available on Thursday. We call it the Nazgulacorn, done in the style of Lisa Frank notebooks. We love cursed. Oh my gosh, you were in the right place. Justano, you absolute delight. How are you doing today? Thank you for contributing, guys. We do also have... Sorry, I'm choking on air. We also have a community challenge. When we reach 500,000 channel points, DigiSquatch and I will be playing a Sasquatch hunting game live on Twitch. He will play the Sasquatch and I will play the hunter. But yeah, this little piece will be available. I also, just at random, this is a deer that we saw at a local zoo. And I turned him into a Dalicorn, which is a mix of a unicorn, Pegasus, and a deer, and it was an absolute delight to paint. And this will also be available on Thursday, along with prints. I'm going to be making some fourth wall stuff. How do you find an Instagram post that old? Wait, what? Hold on. Crack, thank you so much. Still nothing, they're offered with love. Aw, I appreciate you, friend. You're amazing. Fox, if there's anything that you would like to share, please feel free. What is this? What am I clicking on right now? Oh, this. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna watch that later. I don't really want to watch that now, but thank you for that. So much glistening. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, Isaac. But yeah, Crack, please feel free to share whatever you were working on today. I'm so glad you had a great stream. You absolutely deserve it, my friend. But yeah, so we have a community challenge. Fox, if there's anything you would like to share, please do. There's a lot of sparkle. Now, when I varnish the Nazgul piece, I'm actually going to varnish it with glitter. Doing fine, trying to finish up a scribble. Ooh, we're going to finish now, but enjoying your post updates. Thank you. That is another thing I've been working on. My Instagram. Oh, I almost spilled coffee on my keyboard, guys. Almost. I've been working on my social media stuff, so it's just been... Honestly, it's been pretty frantic lately trying to get all of this done, but it's been really good, and I'm super grateful. But yeah, I'm doing a shop drop, trying to help pay the bills. It's definitely been a little bit lean for Digi and I lately, so doing a shop drop, trying to raise money for rent and bills, because such is life. So I am hoping that it goes well, but we will see. We will see. I think we're also going to be doing a giveaway on Thursday. So I'm going to be doing a postcard giveaway or two. And yeah, so just working really, really hard and trying to get things done and, balancing that with all the gallery stuff. So yeah, it's been busy, been a little bit frantic, maybe just a little bit. I also agreed to judge my very first art show at the end of next month. So that's really exciting. I am pumped about that. So the Richardson Gallery that I've been working with since the beginning of last year has asked me to judge a show. It's really, really cool. And I can't wait to just honor some really nifty work. They're mostly a realism gallery, so it's just really neat. It's really, really neat. I'm incredibly honored, and yeah, so it's Boomerang Squad. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. How you doing, Boomerang? Okay, Crack, thank you for contributing. Justano, thank you for contributing. But yeah, I just want to say before we keep working, I'm just incredibly grateful for this group of people. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for the raids and all of your just incredible kindness and for all the fun we have. I'm just really, really grateful for you guys. And you're the reason I'm still streaming. Yeah, it's been 5 incredible years of streaming, and it's all because of this community, and I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you for everything. Thank you for spending your time here, and everyone who hangs out. Helpful doodles, how are you? Roop boop boodly doo. I'm still working and lurking. Helpful doodles, thank you for the watch streak, and I hope you're helping. But yeah, it's been 5 years over 5 years since I've started streaming, and it's been such a great journey, and we've had so much fun and so much ridiculousness. Don't know how to say that. True. I'll stop. Thank you for the follow. Cody Cameron, how are you? Cody Cameron, Stoodle-dee-doo. Cody, how the hickety heckle are you doing? Thank you so much for the watch streak. You're amazing. Thank you. Uh-oh. Was working in the background a bit of the copper. Oh, a ton of googly eyes. Yes. Cody, how you doing today? Let's click on this link. Check out what Fox has been working on. Now, friends, if you are not familiar with Crack 3D Fox Studios work, kablammy. Whammy kablammy. Now, the googly eyes are not technically physically part of the painting. It is oil. So I'll explain what I'm doing with that clear medium in just a second. Picasso, how's it going, friend? But yeah, Crack 3D Fox Studio, this is absolutely beautiful. I love where this is going. If you guys are not following Fox on this journey, this is is it the 7th iteration of this painting? So it morphs, it changes. Be not afraid energy. Cthulhu statue, my thumbnail, the HVAC toilet. I need self-adhesive googly eyes. I really do. I don't have them. But I needs them. I needs them. Must have the precious. Sorry, that took a lot of air. Woo! But yeah, I love the concept. As always, like, the concept is just totally unique. I love the composition. I love all you're doing with the background is super cool. And of course, the googly eyes. Let's be honest. The googly eyes, while not technically really permanently part of the painting, really makes it soar into the stratosphere. Googly eyes in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Oh my gosh, is this googly eyes? Okay. Let's bookmark that. All right, I bookmarked it. It's now there. Wait, did I actually bookmark it? Hold on. I don't know if I actually technically did. There we go. Now I did. Okay. So that's happening. Buying those later. I need them. I need 1,000 googly eyes. I need 1,000 googly eyes. Biblically correct. Wait, I love a good biblically correct googly angel. Oh my gosh. Also, if you say googly and you're not saying googly, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? But Fox, as always, I love your work. I'm so happy you had a good stream. That makes me happy. Just seeing Great Googly Moogly. I'm going to legally change my name to Great Googly Moogly. Goodness gracious, Great Moogles of Fire. All right, I am going to turn the brightness up one more time. All right, focus looks good. We're just going to go with it. Anyway, so we are indeed working on a Firefly painting today. And yeah, so this is Nathan Fillion. His portrait is not done. I keep sort of scooching stuff. I had to go on a whole journey to get his eyes right because I drew them very poorly. But what I'm doing right now, this is called Venetian Wax Medium. If anyone wants a link to this for my fellow oil painters, it is just a snoodle bit expensive for a tube. It's around $60 for a tube. But I have had this tube for over 2 years. So it lasts literally forever. You don't need much when you're applying it. But the reason I'm applying it to the panel is it helps with the flowability of the oil paint so it doesn't feel too like dry and like, I'm just gonna say like snarngly. But it also helps with the drying time of the oil paint. It kind of thins it a little bit, increases it. Andrea, Great Googly Moogly M Kid at your service. That's right. It's me, Andrea GGM Kid. That has such a good ring. It does make me sound a bit like a lawyer, though. Nothing wrong with that, but it makes me sound... Wait, I'm thinking of JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. 87... Oh, grosh. Grosh? Grosh? So stupid. I love it. I love it, my precious. But the only thing is I try to do this really gently because otherwise it can smudge my pencil lines. And I mean, that's a little scary when you are doing that with a portrait for sure. I still feel like his jaw is too small. I feel like his jaw do be too small. And you fill up my senses like a hasty madre. Madre, so good to talk to you earlier. How the heck are you doing? Okay, that actually is correct. That jaw, I do believe, could maybe go a little bit that way. I have a structured settlement, but I need pudding now. Yes! You get it. You get it. But yeah, again, Crack, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing in your beautiful community, for showing your lovely work. You know I'm a big old windmill, aka a fan. You get it. Of your work. So thank you so much. I really deeply appreciate it. Yeah, Hoot. Madre, I haven't talked to you in so long. Woo! Been following for... man, it's so funny, Isaac, that it's only been 9 months, because I feel like you're such an integral part that it feels like you've always been here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like 9 months, but it also feels like 2 seconds. Our fridge is very empty. We just cleaned out our fridge because it was like... I don't even know how to describe it. It was sort of like a biological specimen in there, because I had a few Tupperwares that were pretty suspicious. And don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, and don't be suspicious. But yeah, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get from the store? I do like hearing about what people are going to eat. I don't know why. This is one of my things. I like to know what people are going to have in their fridge. It's this weird problem that I have. I can't even explain why. There we go. Oh, that instantly helped. Instantly helped. You're awesome. I love hanging out with you in chat. That's so nice. Fox, hugs to you, friend. Hugs to you. I am super grateful. Super duper grateful. But yeah, just good times, good times. I think Thursday's going to be a fun stream. I'm really excited about it. And, we're going to be painting a little hedgehog-shaped garden stone. And I think we're going to treat it almost like a viewer's choice. So you guys help me decide what to paint on it. Many veggies, chicken, fruit, the usual. The good stuff, you mean? Chicken shawarma in the fridge. Yes! Yes! I actually made like a little chimkin casserole. It's literally cream, seasonings, and then you mix just chicken in and you pour it over rice, and it's so good, and it's super filling, and it's delish. Muravka. It's gotta be Muravka. Thank you. Thursday should be great fun. I hope so. I do. I hope it'll be a really good time for everyone. Oh, wait, there's heart-shaped googly eyes? Heart-shaped googly eyes? I think I need those. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to buy googly eyes. I cannot wait. I can't wait. But yeah, I am going to treat it sort of like a viewer's choice. So I'm going to be looking for chat suggestions of what to paint on it. I think it's going to be great fun. I think it's going to be a jolly good time. However, I do need to get more acrylics. Madre! Celebration! Thank you for the 47 months. That's amazing. Do you want a doodle? Wouldst thou like a doodle, Madre? Mother trucker. Son of a nutcracker. Beautiful to me. All right, let's bring this cheeky cheek out just a snoodle gloop further. Okay, that looks better already. It's just the thing with like teeny tiny little portraits or just portraits in general is if it's even a schnibble off, who are you calling a cootie queen? You lint liquor. Racy, hello. How's it going, Racy? Oh my gosh, we need all of these. Fox, I'm gonna lose all my money on that. I want you to keep on painting. I appreciate you, Madre. I appreciate it. Let's bring this down, I think, a little bit further skidoo. There we go. But yeah, just the... Uh-oh. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Ha, 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 Allie, thank you for that. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Nice golden chips with a nice piece of fried fish. Even you couldn't say no to that. Oh, yes, we could. Spoil a nice fish. Give it to us raw and rolling. You keep nasty chips. Don't tell my chat they'll put them on our toilet. Oh, they're going on your toilet. That's what's happening. Racy, how's your day going? Allie, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I got the, yes, it's like I recognized the quote halfway through, Isaac. I freaked out. You lint liquor. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, my friends. Oh, Andromeda, hello. I was lurka-dirkling on you yesterday. How's it going? If you guys don't know my friend, Andromeda Creates, incredible oil painter here on the Twitchy. Let's do... Please give a follow. Absolutely incredible artist. Ooh, before I go out to lunch, where are you going to lunch? Racy, where are you going to lunch? But yeah, please follow Andromeda. Absolutely amazing. Allie, how are you doing? And Racy, where are you getting num-nums? Oh, you. Oh, I'm talking to you. Ready? Here comes the blow dart. So Thursday, the stream will begin at 6:30 Central, and the shop is going to open at 7 Central. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff on my fourth wall, including some completely cursed new merch. So yeah, I'm going to be posting links for that. It's just going to be super duper busy, but really good. So that's going to start. The shop's going to open right at 7. I'm really excited. Health stuff going on. I'm okay. Been to some doctor's appointments, had blood work and all that fun stuff. Oh, but for your concert, well, you have to be feeling good for your concert. I hope you get it all figured out. I understand how frustrating that can be. Trying to figure out medical stuff is truly exhausting. So hugs to you, Allie. Thank you. I'm really excited. So in case y'all missed it, I have a bunch of new pieces. So this piece is one of the ones that I finished kind of off stream. Oh, please do. Keep me in the loop, Allie. So this is one of my pieces called the Dalicorn. It was a more imaginative piece, but it was from a reference photo that I then added stuff to, like little magical mushrooms, the wings, the horn. I changed the lighting a little bit, so it was a really fun piece. Technically, this little guy's name is Christopher. We named him Christopher because we had to. Also, this piece is going up for sale on Thursday. Can we reconnect? Okay. All right, we should be back. I have to put in a call to our internet company. I'm so sorry about that, guys. That is really frustrating. Our internet has been cutting in and out. Are you guys back? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You broke the stream with your channel points. Andrea, thank you so much. Yeah, Andrea broke the stream. Welcome in, Andrea. Thank you for contributing. Oh, look at this, guys. You can contribute more than once. Prue, how's your day going? Welcome in. It's Prue. Uh-oh. Thank you, Prue. As soon as the stream restarts, we got a bot. Yes, guys, you can contribute more than once. Guys, thank you for contributing to the game challenge. Prue, thank you for being the fastest banner in all the West. Legendary vegan, hi. Bye-bye, bot. Andrea, I was lurking a little bit on your stream. It looked like it was amazing. If you guys don't know my friend Andrea No Art, honestly, I'm so tired. Oh no. I feel that. Is it nap day? Prue, quick question. Nap day? I'm forever calling you bro. You can call me bro. I'm fine with that. But yeah, thank you guys for the refresh. If you guys didn't know, Andrea took a little bit of a hiatus and she's back. And so if you're not following her, you can see some unbelievable art. That drawing looks so good. It's dragging me down. It is. We actually had, was it yesterday? No, was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. There was a huge tornado in Wisconsin and it did just a ton of damage and it's just devastating. It was not near me. It was about an hour and a half from where I live, but oh my gosh, it's heartbreaking. Just houses. Yeah, it's been bizarre weather for everyone for sure. So that was pretty scary. Very devastating. My family was up north that day driving. So it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Anyway, this is what's going on at the art drop. This little thing's going to be in there. I've got some paintings of Pokemon. And so those will all be in there as well, along with this little goldfinch painting. The painting we're working on today is going to be in the art drop. So yeah, busy. Andrea, thank you for contributing more than once, you absolute hoot. But yeah, Andrea, I was lurking on your stream last night. It looked like it was just amazing. I'm super duper happy for you that it was going so well. Honestly, it's just great to see my art friends. I love you. Nap time! Yay! No sound? Is there no sound? What? Can you guys hear me? Oh, here we go. You have sound. Refresh. Okay. Quadruple raid was insane. Hi, it was so great. I went in there, you had like 200 people. It was so good. I can hear you. I think, yeah. I don't know if Madre knows that she has to refresh the interwebs. Refresh the interwebs. I do need to call my internet company because every stream I've had a full-blown lockup. So, yeah, it was just, it's so good to see you doing well. I was saying this to Digi today because I was on, Casey Snow Art stream, another artist that y'all need to follow here on Twitch. Casey is just incredible. And she just works so hard. Always. Like, she never ever stops working. So to see her really do well and for her stream to just take off and like, it just makes me happy to see. I'm feeling a little mushy today. I'm probably going to be even more mushy. I'm just feeling very like, I don't know, it's very sentimental. Very sentimental. I do need to mix up more of this background color because it already dried. But yeah, it's awesome. I love seeing people do well. I love seeing people succeed. And yeah. I don't know why that went to Spice Girls. That felt weird. All right. This is still a little bit tacky, so I really can't go and work in here, but we're going to have to go around. I wish I could do a sub bomb. Well, life do be tough, and I know you've got so much going on. I appreciate the thought, though, Andrea. Hugs to you. Hugs to you. Seriously, you guys are amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful. But yeah, I'm a little bit mushy today. Just thinking about a lot of stuff, lots going on. But I'm super grateful for everything and to have such amazing fringe. How awesome it was. Yeah. No, you ready? Did you get that? Did you get that? No, you dart. Enjoy. That's a super obscure quote, by the way. That enjoy I just did is from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And if you guys watch that show at all, there's a character called Reddy, the Grand Nagus, and that's something he says, and I quote it all the time. Anyway, do you need a therapy appointment? Probably. Probably, Prue. So much, I feel like what I need to do is just take a day to slow down and maybe just go outside. I think that's what I need, is I need to go out and just look at some birds. And I think I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to just like take a day, go out, enjoy the birds, enjoy some nature, because it's been not so crazy. I can clear some space on my calendar. I super appreciate you, Prue. Woo, yeah, it's been a lot. I just need to cry a whole week. Oh my gosh, Andrea, you've had so much going on. It's been nuts. It's been nuts. But anyway, I've just been thinking about that. Like just a lot of like watching my friends do well on here, and it just makes me happy. Makes me happy. You guys are amazing. Anyway, I'm like I said, I'm a little bit mushy today in my brain as well. My brain's a little bit mushy. You have no fridge still? Oh my gosh, no. Oh man, crazy. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Ooh. But yeah, I think that's really what I need. I just gotta go outside. Wait, what happened? Who, what? What, ho? One of us. Sorry. Oh, man. Going insane? Yeah, take a shower and suffering. Oh, man. I can't, so back in the old cheese ball, when I still lived with my parents, at one point we lost access to our kitchen because of a mold problem. So we didn't have a kitchen for like 2-3 months. And it was terrible, and so it's like a little bit of a glimpse. Wait, what? No shower? Wait, you don't have a shower either? Hold on. Why don't you have a shower? I knew you didn't have a fridge or a bed, but why don't you have a shower? No, I did not know that. What? So Andrea moved into a new place, and there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Like, she doesn't have a fridge or a bed yet. So she has a new place, and it's been insane. I'll spray you with the garden hose for free. Nice. So the other day I was out taking care of my garden, and the way I have to feed my plants is really, really janky. I have to fill this gallon jug with plant food and then hose water. And sometimes I miss the top of the hose and it just sprays all over my face. Which when it's really hot out, that's not the worst thing. Anyway, so that's what's going on. What the frick? So you got electrocuted in your shower. Are you kidding me? No. What the hickety heck, Andrea? No more. New place, awesome. No fridge, no bed, not awesome. I agree. All right. Jibbity bip bop ba doop bop boobily boop boop ba doop bo rubbity doo. I gotta go turn the air up. It's actually really, really hot in here. I think the air is completely off. So I need to do that really quick. It's like 80 in here. Phantom Noir, how are you? You did! It's Firefly! Finally a shower after 1 month. Maybe new place? Yeah, let's just swipple swapple. Guys, I gotta go turn the air down. I'll be back in not 2 seconds. I'll be right back. It's a little toasty in here, kiddos. I'm really glad you can recognize what it is. That makes me happy. Whew. Okay, Phantom, how are you doing? Happy sushi. Welcome to the stream. Happy sushi. Well, thank you so much for the follow, you hoot. I hope you're doing wonderful. Hope you're doing superdy duperdy flooperdy. Welcome in. I'm Beaties. I'm a traditional painter, drawer, and professional rambler. And today we are working on a Firefly painting for me Shopple Dropple. Oh, what a streamer trying to get at you. Drop it like a shop. Drop it like a shop. That's right. That's what I was just singing. All right, I guess we'll do the background right here. We're going to do phthalo blue, a little bit of titanium white, and of course some burnt skadoodles, just to help with that drying time. And if you want to drop a shampoo, doodly doodly doo. And then we're going to do a little bit more phthalo. We're going to darken that color up just a toodle stoople. Again, apologies for the stream lockup, but it's just like old times, you know? Just like old times. A shower, to be flat for an hour, it kind of rhymes a little bit. It rhymes. All right, I'm going to back this off just a little. You can actually see how incredibly small this portrait is. So there's the reference. Here's the painting. So definitely still need some tweaks, skadoodly doos, but this is a super duper small portrait. It's like teeny tiny little portrait. And I feel like I should have thought about that a little bit, but I did not. And you know what? Here we are. And here we are with the princess of the universe. Show off. Boomerang, hello. Thank you so much for contributing to the Digi-Squatch Game Challenge. When we reach 500,000 channels, I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage. Thank you so much for that, trash man. So we're really close. We are now 90% of the way there. Senek, how's it going? We're 90% of the way there to our Digi-Squatch Game Challenge. Now, when we reach that 500,000 channel points, Digi and I are going to be playing a co-op game. He's going to be a Sasquatch. I'm going to be the Sasquatch hunter. And we actually have, we've recruited my brother. So he's also going to be one of the Sam Scanch hunters. It's going to be fun. Beyond the grave. Phantom, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. I hope everyone's having a great day. Thanks so much for being here. A couple big paycheck vibes, then no fridges. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, Senek, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, so we're going to start painting in the background deal. The original reference was like kind of small. It's maybe like this big. And I just felt like it was cramped. So I wanted to put this on a bigger panel and just sort of expand the scene a little bit. So we're going to add in some fun little like space effects. And I think it's going to be a fun painting when it's done. For this, I can even do no electricity. Oh my gosh. I wish you didn't have to though. Cynic. Oh no, I know. Welcome back in, my friend. Welcome back in. But yeah, Senek, how's it going? I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to try not to interact with this too much because it's not fully dry. And boy, oh boy, I'd hate to ruin it. Yeah, I figure I wanted to just add like a little bit more breathing room to this painting. I'm probably going to be working on this until like 10 o'clock at night because I literally have to finish it today. Yeah, it's not better to have the knowledge. That's so true. I mean, it is good that you know how to exist with no electricity, but I've had it happen. I had it happen I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2024. It was -11 outside. And we had just had a blizzard and it knocked our electricity out for 3 days. Now, we were able to go to SD Madri's house, and that part was really fun because we just went over and watched movies and played games. But meanwhile, back at the old homestead, it was really bad because all of my oil paintings were here, and I was flipping out because it can ruin an oil painting. This is why I don't come on Twitch. Oh, no. Schmexy. I love that word. Yeah, I wish you didn't have to as well. Back to work, Andrea. I'm sorry you didn't get a nap, but thank you for popping in. I love you, friend. I can't wait to catch your next stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope work goes really well. All right, I said I wasn't going to interact with this, but I kind of have to. I have to overlap those edges just a little bit. Okay, really, really gentle. There we go. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. And guys, again, nap menaces. Yes. Back when I had a bit of trouble getting the sound back. Yeah, Madre, I'm having like internet issues, so that's another thing I get to figure out. My stream has been locking up pretty consistently, which is very frustrating, of course. So I will be calling our internet and complaining because it's super duper frustrating. Anyway, teehee. So that's another thing I get to figure out. But hopefully we can, get it worked out. Preference for canvas stretched board panel. So I am a big fan of MDF, like gessoed sanded MDF panel, which looks like this. There's nothing on this panel, but essentially what this is, you can get this at Home Depot or just any store that sells like lumber. Typically you can get this. It looks like this on the back. And basically what I do is I coat it with 10 coats of gesso and then we power sand it so it's super duper 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 smooth. This is my all-time favorite surface to work on. This is what I do all of my hyperrealism stuff. It is a joy to work on. Now this is another, 10 coats. And the reason we do 10 coats is so when you sand it, you don't eat through the paint layer. Anyway, so this is probably my second favorite. It's called Gesso Panel. I get this from the Jack Richardson company. And it's nice because it's toned gray, which makes it easier to do a painting in one layer. I'm the problem, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Can whack a family. Exactly. You know what, if you're having a problem with someone, you can whack them with it. Requires a respirator. Yes. So the good thing is MDF is not as chemically as masonite, which is extremely chemically, but you should always, always, always wear a respirator when sanding, especially because that paint, it turns into a fine mist and you really don't want to breathe that in. So you should definitely wear that. Oh, always, always. I brush the gesso on because I actually apply it really thickly. I apply it thickly just so when we sand it, it doesn't eat through the paint layer. And yeah. Anyway, but yeah, they fight back. Doc Brown, woo. Doc, how you doing today? What's up, Doc? Welcome in, you hoot and dinger. I might actually mix up a little bit more of that really dark sky color. But yeah, I hope you're having a slumtupulous kind of day. Great Scott! To use a rag to get the fine dust off. Yes, I actually take a wet rag and I remove all of the dust. Well, first what we do is, because the dust is already aerosolized, we have a mask on, we'll just take like a compressed air compressor and kind of blast off a bunch of the stuff, and then we'll take a wet rag and clean it. New weapon unlocked, gessoed MDF, walking bonus. I'm doing good. I'm tired, but good. It's been whacking. Okay. I did I was like, yeah, maybe it makes you walk faster. Anyway, it's good. It's just been super duper busy, a little bit frantic, but yeah, working on shop drop stuff today. We're doing a shop drop Thursday at 6:30 Central. And then the next week after that, I'm going to be very focused on finishing up a couple of commissions, as well as my Alice in Wonderland piece, which I'm really trying to get more time in on that one. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. Just trying to make it work, Just trying to make it work. Good luck in finishing up those commissions. Thank you. One of the pieces that I'm really excited to get back to work on is this one. So we had a really big milestone with it. Not last week, but the week before, I actually finished the entire first layer on this piece. This is my main hyperrealism piece at the moment. So I finished up the entire first layer. Now what I'm doing is I'm finishing it off stream, doing all of the subsequent layers, the detail layers, all of that stuff is being done off stream. However, it's been so incredibly busy for the last 2 weeks, I have not got to touch this one time. So, when I'm done with the shop drop and I get a couple commissions done, I'm actually going to take about a week or a week and a half, and I'm only going to work on this piece. I'm going to give myself a week, maybe a week and a half, and just try to see how far I can get with it. Tons and tons of detail to do still with the dress. The mushroom, everything basically needs at least another 2 layers. Some of it might even take more than that. So yeah, So that's gonna be like my little treat when all the other work do be done. So how neat is that? It's pretty neat. All right, we're just gonna do, I think we're gonna just start by laying down this very dark value, and then what we'll do is we're gonna add in some like little zippity pow, like some space and some, I love this piece. Thank you so much. I don't want to do it. They say, hey, have you softbanned Twitch for my connections? Oh no. I do wonder about stuff like that. Cause like, we do have a lot of internet outages, but it seems to mostly be while I'm streaming. And I'm like, dude, not cool. Not cool. I mean, I can, if I'm just at home working and like not streaming, whatever, like I can deal with an internet outage. You know who's being pretty neat, Isaac? I think it's you. I think it's you being pretty neat. Neat. But yeah, I'm really excited about that piece. I think the next section for the Alice in Wonderland piece, Kobe Kisses. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, Brian Cranston. I love him. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hoot Nanny. But yeah, the next section of our really big Alice in Wonderland piece is going to be nuts. We're going to be tackling the table. So that entire corner is going to be next. I think what we're going to do, I might actually cut it at the top of the dodo bird. I'm not 100% sure. I might avoid the dodo bird to the last section, or I might include the dodo bird. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure where I'm going to cut it off. I feel like the most natural place would be to cut around the dodo bird and not start that until I can do it all at one time. So I haven't quite decided that, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of teacups. There's a lot of detail. You know, sometimes if I think about it too hard, it's a little bit overwhelming maybe, but it's going to be a really fun challenge. I'm excited about it. It's our first little bit of the actual still life element of this painting, because it's like it's a very figurative, heavy piece, but it also has still life in it, which is my first love. I love still life so flippin' much. So yeah, just lots and lots of really cool little birds, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm incredibly excited about it. So I hope you guys are still enjoying it. I know it's been quite a journey. It's been quite a journey, skadoodly-doo. So I really do hope you guys are still enjoying the process. And in the meantime, though, we started a new piece, a new hyperrealism piece that also based off of Alice in Wonderland. So I'll be working on that next Tuesday, the new piece. And yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on until we get through all the sections. It's gonna look so cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's knock this out, voice. Yes, I am starting to. I think because I've not really put well, I guess I have put a time limit. I would like to finish that by 2028. That's my goal. But you know, and I think it's achievable. I really do. But then I look at the reference and I'm like, uh-oh. But I mean, y'all know who that is. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but we can. Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support. I'm trying to not let self-doubt creep in, because it can creep in, and then you get stressed, and you know how it be, friends. You know how it be. But yeah, the hoopoe especially, there's a type of bird in that next section called a hoopoe, and I am so excited to paint that. Ended up smacking myself in the head. Have you ever, like, I'm trying to think of what it was. I think I was trying to pull a blanket out from under me, and I ended up punching myself in the face. Have you ever done that? Like, where it's stuck under something and you pull way too hard and then you punch yourself in the face? Have you ever done that? You guys ever done that? I did that the other day, and it was like in the chin too. It really hurt. Anyway, it was weird. Self-doubt creeps in. Just stream and we'll be able to kick its butt. Yes! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Of listening. Oh, man. No, I appreciate you guys. I think it's just such an important piece to me too. Like, this is arguably of all the paintings I've done, that painting is the most special to me. It's been like the longest journey, I suppose, and it means a lot to me personally. And I think the other thing is because it's been one of those projects that has been such a community project. Like, we've worked on it so much together on stream that it's just an extraordinarily special piece to me. So I don't want to screw it up. I just don't want to screw it up. I think that's my fear. When washing dishes, pushing plates away. Yup. Yup. I do that with spoons as well. Like, I've definitely sprayed myself like in the eye with like dishwater, and then I get really upset because I'm like, ew, yucky sink water. Good times. Very good times. Actually, it's not. It's kind of gross. Get some little dibber taps. Yeah. I kind of wish though, like, I feel like I don't have enough hours in the day lately. I really, it's been go, go, go. And like, by the time I get to, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything done. Like, I did, but like, I just wish there were more hours in the day. Sometimes, like, Jiminy Cricket. Just not enough time. Not enough time. Too many things to do. Not enough time. I feel like the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland, just looking at the watch and going crazy cuckoo. All right, I'm gonna do some tibber taps to kind of smooth that out. But right now, what I'm doing is just kind of blocking in values, blocking in some values. If I could block in values, if I could find a way. Alonin, how's it going? Hidden appearance anywhere in the big piece? I have been thinking about that. And how I can kind of sneak in some Easter eggs. I know a couple of people on me Patreon have requested a few things that I plan on hiding in there. Just little itty bitty subtle things. But I would really like to add some like the Cheshire Cat, maybe the rabbit. Alonin, it's been a good day. It's been a little bit frantic, but like, it's been a good day. Good start to the day. I got to talk to SD Madre for a little bit on the phone. I had a really tasty lunch, getting ready for stream. So yeah, it's been a good start to the day. Good start to the day. How about you, friend? I hope you're having an excellent Tuesday. But yeah, Beyond the Grave, I really have been thinking about that. And how to hide it in there. So we will see. We will see. There's definitely some potential for Easter eggs in it. I take back all the things that would hurt you, and you'd say. But yeah, I also have had a couple of ideas for, new hyperrealism pieces, and I am addicted. I can't stop myself. So I might have started conceptualizing a new piece as well that I'm pretty excited about. I don't have any sketches for it yet, but I've really been thinking about it. This is going to be probably something I'll start in maybe 2 years, something like that. We will see. If I'm still doing this in 2 years, which, I really hope I am, there's a few pieces that I'm pretty pumped about. Oh, you'll see it with your own 2 eyes. That would be amazing. Beyond the Grave, that would be so cool. And it's one of those things. Okay, welcome back. Refresh. Man, oh man. Sorry guys. I don't know what's going on. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome in. So yeah, it's been a while. I feel like it's been forever. Not sure if you even remember me. Your name does look familiar. Welcome in. I apologize. We're having some internet issues right now. very frustrating. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully we'll get things bippily worked out there. Make sure you refresh. Anyway, if it locks up again, we're probably just going to raid out. I don't really know what's going on. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Beyond the Grave. So one of my favorite things about doing these long-term pieces is finishing it to the level that I want to finish it to, and just taking my time and really digging into the details. But there is something fantastically satisfying about finishing it and having it done and being able to share it with people. I think is really, really cool. Big man. Hello, Bickman. Hello, Bickman. Hello, friend. Do. Baby, my heart's on fire. Blue Skittle. Blue Skittle. Hello. Welcome in, you hootin' dinger. How's it going, Skittle? I hope you're super. Bickman, I hope you're super. If you guys don't know a Blue Skittle, please give a follow. Very hoot. Much dinger. I love that so much. Oh no! Oh, well, that random person got a shout out. Blue Skittle. I did it again. Skittle, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Skittle, how the heck are you doing? The Phantom E, it strikes again. But yeah, if you guys can hear me, let me know if you can hear me, because we did just have our second stream lockup of the day. Very fun. Very fun. If it does it again, I think we're gonna raid out. I'd rather not. I'd like to be able to stream for our normal time. Anywho, yeah, Skittle, what are you up to today, friend? I hope you're having a flantubulous kind of day. Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. Skittle, you're amazing. I absolutely adore your work. And again, if you guys are not following Skittle, you really, really should. Just absolutely incredible artist here on the Twitch. Boring management stuff the last few days. You know, it's funny, like, as artists, we get such a cool job, but there is a lot of extra stuff that you wouldn't anticipate having to do. And a lot of it is like, shipping, printing, internet stuff, logistics, classic logistics. But yeah, not so much fun. Chubby Sketchbook, hello! Welcome in. Chumpy Sketchbook, how are you? Chumpy Sketchbook, doodle-dee-doo. Chumpy, how's it going, Chumpy? Welcome in. I hope you're doing amazing. Crack 3D Fox Studio contributing again to the game challenge. We do have 30 seconds of ads, so if you can hear me, hi. If you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I'm all ears, not literally. Welcome back, everyone. We locked up. Tee-hee. Guys, if you missed it, we had a second lockup, which means you can contribute more points. Whoop, whoop. Bigman, how are you doing today? How you feeling, friend? I hope you're super. Welcome back, everyone. Make sure you refresh. We did have another lockup. Refresh. Kabloomy. Welcome back in. Chumpy, how was your stream? If you guys don't know, the Chumpy Sketchbook, absolutely incredible artist here on the Twitch and on the Instant Grandma. Let's show off the Instant Grandma. Just absolutely incredible work. Casey Snowheart. Casey, how was the rest of your stream? Lovely. I'm so excited for you that you're on the front page. That's awesome. It's really, really neat. Welcome in. If you guys don't know my friend Casey Snowart, another incredible artist. One of my all-time favorite streamers, Casey Snowart. Check out her stream. She's amazing. And make sure you check out Chompskadoodly-Doo. It was good, thanks. I'm excited, nervous. You're going to crush it. You're going to crush it. We just got a super duper kind raid from my friend Chumpy, who not only is just an amazing artist, but just an incredibly kind soul. And yeah, please give a follow if you don't already. Chumpy is just amazing. And just super duper creative with the concepts as well. Had some more side effects from the new meds, but doing good today. Oh, good. Good, good, good. No, 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 no. Chumpy. Did you get that? Did you get that no you dart? Boom. And bless my soul, Chumpy's on a roll. That felt right. But yeah, Bickman, I'm glad you're getting it adjusted, and that's really, really hard. Hugs to you, my friend. But yeah, if you guys are not following Chumpy, just look at look at the rainbow kitty cat. So this would technically be a calicorn because it's a alicorn with a cat, so it's a calicorn, right? Is it? I think, or is it a bat? Oh, it might be a bat. Might have bat wings. But anyway, I love this so stinking much. It does make me want to do a catacorn. It does make me want to just do an entire series of catacorn-like creatures. But yeah, if you guys are not following my friend Chumpy, look at how neat is that? That's pretty neat. Bat unlikely. Oh, it's Joe's. Nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, if you want to share the update on your trucular painting, I would love to see it. To my cat parrot. Your carrot. I love that. But yeah, if anyone, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, Chumpy, if you would like to share what you were working on today, I'd love to see a progress shot. Please feel free. Yes. But the tiger is just Jonesy from the movie. But the tiger, what if the tiger was just Jonesy but oversized? What if the cat, okay, I gotta write that down. Hold on, I'm freaking out, friends. The tiger corn. All of this is good. It does make me want to watch the movie Alien and Aliens. Real bad. Two of my favorite movies, honestly. Some of the best sci-fi. Let me think about it. Ever. You're freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Oh, we're live. Look at this, guys. Welcome to the stream. It just started now. We're live for the third time. Gosh darn it. We are having some major league internet issues. It could be Beyond the Grave. Thank you for contributing. We are really getting close. I mean, the lockups are good. I think it's my internet. My OBS keeps disconnecting. I don't know if you ever had this issue, but yeah, it keeps disconnecting like over and over again. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating. So I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know if it's something in my OBS. I don't know if it's because I started cross streaming to YouTube. I really don't know. And it's probably bad. So anyway, we've had like two. Did you do the most recent update? Not yet. I have not done it yet. Is that the problem? Do I need to update it? Is it grumpy because I haven't updated? It's YouTube's fault. It's always YouTube's fault. I would agree with that. OBS crashed at the same time. So, okay. Well, I mean, that's on them then, right? So I guess I'm just going to ride out the storm. That's all you can really do. Plot twist. I'm at version 23. In my day, talking to a ghost for the last minute. Phantom, what's that like? Was it Casper the Friendly Ghost? Nervous to do it. I usually wait on updates. I don't blame you, because I feel like updates always make things worse, and they update way too much, really. DOS. I actually, I was just playing Oregon Trail before I got on stream. Your Xbox crashed. Interesting. Chumpy. This is amazing. In the last week, it's very frustrating. I hate that, Casey. I'm not sure if I should update. Maybe. Chumpy, this is done, right? Like, you finished this. Easel, the singing ghost. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So it was an easel ghost talking to a phantom. Wow. But editing there, so good. Chumpy, your colors on this are pop-alicious. That blue against the green. And I love how you have that sort of rusty orange on the shed. It's so good. I love the texture of the grass. Can I adopt it? I want to legally adopt it. It's so beautiful. Chumpy, amazing work as always. If you're not following Chumpy, Here's why you should. Not to mention, he's a super duper nice guy. He's like the nicest guy ever. So, 2 big reasons to follow. Just a really chill, fun stream. And awesome art. Awesome art. What's his name? The truck? Bluebell? Maybe? Is it Bluebell? Blueberry. You know what it is? It's Blueberry Cobbler. That's the name of this truck. Boom. Boom! I love it. Chumpy, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community in. Guys, thank you for sticking with me through all the weirdo lockups. You guys are super kind. I'm really grateful. And yeah, right now we are working on a painting from the show Firefly for Thursday's Shoppy Droppy. That is going to be at 6:30 Central. We're also going to be doing a community craft. I'm going to be painting a hedgehog shaped garden stone. That is really confusing, but it's going to be sort of like a community project. So I'm going to be taking chat suggestions for what we paint on the stone. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. So I hope you guys can join. I'm going to have this piece available. So I think there's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly an 8th piece, depending on what happens tomorrow. So I've just been doing a ton of prep work for that. And then the following week, I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of time to work on my Alice in Wonderland project and get that a little bit further along. So I am going to give myself a little bit of just time to do finishing stuff. It needs a lot of work. So yeah, that's going to be really, really fun. I lost power at the end of stream, but decided to come back once the power... Oh, I appreciate that. Bigman, thank you so much for the 5 stream watch streak. You guys are so kind with the watch streaks. Thank you for spending your time in just being a bunch of hoots. You know what? Just a bunch of hootin' dingers and flutin' slingers and all kinds of dingly-doos. Yeah, I'm also going to have like merch. So one of the things that we painted was this fever dream. It was a fantastic suggestion from Crack 3D Fox Studio. It was a Nazgul riding on top of a Lisa Frank style unicorn. So this piece will be available. I'm also going to be selling prints, but I decided to put it on notebooks as well, so we can all relive our childhood. I think someone wanted it on a shirt too, so maybe I'll do that. It's all going to be through Fourth Wall, so it's going to be pretty reasonably priced. And it's really nice. I like Fourth Wall. They have really good quality. So anyway, this is going to be one of the pieces available on Thursday, the original. This is made for a notebook. Oh my gosh, thank you. Every time I see this, it makes me so happy. Fantastic. Also, this is a brand new piece that I finished the day before yesterday. It's called the Dalicorn. It's a mix between a unicorn, Pegasus, and an albino deer. I can't say that word today. So this piece is going to be available too, along with prints. And yeah, needs to be a folder. Absolutely. A trapper keeper. So yeah, just working like an absolute madwoman until Thursday. And actually probably including Thursday. Oh yeah, so there's that. There's that. And that is the end of my commercial for now. I will bring this up a few more times. Hopefully that's not too annoying that I'm talking about the shop drop. I always feel a little bit bad when I'm like promoting, but I appreciate you guys being patient with me. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Always wanted a trapper keeper. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know if I know what a trapper keeper is. Talk about the shop drop. Thank you, friend. What is a trapper keeper? I thought I knew what it was, but I don't know. How are we supposed to know about it if we don't? I am really bad at that. Like I like sometimes I'll talk about like I have Patreon, I have like a Fourth Wall, a Ko-fi, but like I feel bad. Like I feel guilty about it, you know, because it's hard. It is hard to a zippered binder. Oh, gotcha. Where's the picture? Loose leaf binder created by Mead. Gotcha. Okay. Trapper keeper. Plus it's fun to say, is it not? It can be really hard. I mean, I've been trying to be better about mentioning stuff more often. I feel like I don't know. I guess I feel like it's gonna get old, I guess. But like, I do like talking about my projects though. Like I have no problem just rambling on and on. It's like, I'm excited to paint this, I'm excited to paint that. But like when it comes to things like my Patreon or like, I don't know, like that end of it, like I just start feeling really bad about it. I don't know why. They didn't have zippers. They were, Velcro. Oh, yes. Yes. A cloth binder that holds stuff. Yes. But that is a problem for me, is like, I do commission work too, and I have a huge problem, like, when it's time for people to pay me, like, I was like, I don't know, just pay me this, I guess. Like, I always get really weird and, like, awkward about it, and I shouldn't, because I mean, I know this is a business, like, technically, but it is something I definitely struggle with, for sure. I do have some strug-skadoos, and it's kind of nice, Casey, like, it's not like I want you to struggle, but it's nice that you know, and, like, you feel the same way. To avoid, that's smart, I should do that. But the thing is, the reason I don't typically ask for payment up front, or yeah, like halfway, is like, I'm so slow and I don't want people to feel stressed, I guess. Like, I want people to feel like, I want them to approve of the painting. I want them to feel comfortable, because sometimes it takes forever for me to finish a piece. And so I guess part of it is I don't want them to feel like, oh, she's not working on it. I'm like, oh no, I'm working on it. It's just taking forever. Our binders, but not all binders are trapper keepers. Wow. Schmuckleberry, first of all, welcome in, you absolute hoot. And thank you. That is very deep. That is very deep. I need more paint. I need more paint already. We need to mix up more sky color. This is more sky color than I intended. Whoops-a-doodle. Whoops-a-doodly-doo. A little bit better when I see artists like you struggle. It's hard. It is like, and I feel like I don't ask when I should. And I feel bad about it, for sure. Practically tragic. Hello, happy time zone. Which is not... No, and then I totally get it, though. It does make you feel a little bit better that people feel the same way, you know? To get stiffed, someone might be able to pay you when you start. Yeah, that's so true. That is really true. Half at the beginning, half at the 3/4 point. That's a good way to do it. That is really true, Casey. That is true. Because you do need to protect yourself as well. Boba, hello! Boba Badger. Oh, no, I have to change your screen name, your song. Welcome in. Hugs to you. How you doing today? Is it okay if I still call you Boba, or do you want me to call you practically? How may I address you? Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, guys, it's a vintage Lisa Frank one. You can call me Boba. I appreciate it, friends. Initial payment at least to cover your time is what. That is true. That is really true, Casey. I do need to really think about that more. I think the thing is too with me, because my projects take so long, like my commission stuff it just takes a really long time. And so there's a big gap between getting paid, and I should think about that more. And that's why I started doing the shop drops, because there would sometimes be huge gaps of time where I had no income coming in, and that can get real scary real quick. So I started doing these shop drops in case anyone wanted to buy some of my doodles and stuff. But like, that has helped a lot, honestly. And the support on Patreon has also been huge. That has been so incredibly helpful. So for everyone who's over there at any tier, thank you so much. It helps more than I can even say. Upfront payment is considered the kill fee if the project is killed. That way the artist isn't... that is so true. And I never do that. I never do that. I love that notebook, though. I do kind of want it. Oh, yeah, no worries, Boba. No worries. If that's something you're interested in, just let me know. I can shoot you a couple tubes in the mail. I'd be happy to do that, but there's no pressure. Only if you want them. you don't start to get very far, elect to refund some amount, the kill fee. That is a really, really good idea. PJ, hello. If they kill the if they kill the artist. Well, the family will get the money then. Thank you for the hydrate, Skittle. I appreciate it. That it's honestly, let's just paint our own. Oh my gosh, no, not at all. I actually have to ship stuff out around the 1st, so if you could just shoot me your address, I'd be more than happy to do that. I have all of these unopened tubes of Academy paint, and if you would like to try them, I'd be so happy to send that to you. It would be no inconvenience at all, and you know, just a little gift to you. I can't really give like financially at the moment, so it'd just be like a little gift to you, just to, you know, just because, you know, you could use a gifty, you know. Didn't make a friend because I was too concerned to be a burden. I feel like that all the time, honestly. And it's like everyone has their own stuff going on in life, so that's part of why I don't ask for help when I do need it. And I just feel like I you know, I mean, you guys know, a lot of you understand just what it's like. Life can be really tough, and like everyone has their own stuff going on. So yeah, I guess like I don't ask because I don't want to be a burden, and I don't, yeah, you know what I mean. Program that can help me from, oh, good. Oh, that's such a relief. I'm really, really glad to hear that, Boba. That's fantastic. Hooray, that's so good. Oh, that's such a relief. I'm really, really, really happy for you. But yeah, I'd be so happy to send you some paint. That would make me happy. All right, I ran out of napkins. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, so I'll definitely do that. Just shoot me your address. Let's get a little bit more of my medium. The medium helps with the flowability of the paint. It just helps with the drying time as well. And you do want to be careful with the darker, richer colors like blacks, blues, purples, things like that. Can sometimes take, or like like phthalos take a little bit of time to dry. So you do want to be careful if you are using oil paint. If you just like absolutely snurge on the phthalos or the blacks, mix a little bit of umber in with it, because otherwise it will literally never, ever, ever dry. Good. Phthalo. Vegan, you know it. Snurge. If you really snurge on the paint. Vegan, what are you up to today? I really enjoyed seeing how you were organizing your art room. That is just so satisfying. So satisfying. So yeah, I'm going to be doing, so to promote, I'm going to be doing the shop drop. It's going to open at, the stream's going to start at 6:30 Central. Shop's going to open at 7 Central. We're going to be doing a couple of postcard giveaways. We're going to be doing a community paint thing where I paint a little garden stone for my garden. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a ton of fun. The other thing I have been thinking about doing, and I've never done one before, is my first ever subathon, and I need to snurge. Look forward to having a more dedicated art space. That makes me happy. I love that. It's so nice when you get everything like exactly where it needs. My art room is still a disaster, and I did clean it a little bit, but it is truly a bit of a dumpster fire in here. But yeah, I am thinking of doing my first ever subathon. I've never done one. And I don't know what we'll do. It'll probably be like we start with art and then maybe jump into some gaming. I'm not 100% sure. I did tell Digi about this, and he said he would bring me food. Because I needs it. Such a good feeling. That makes me so incredibly happy though. But yeah, so that is something else I was thinking of doing. Just because I've been working on a lot of projects that either are they're not paying projects, or the payout is going to be way later kind of thing. So and I haven't finished as many commissions as I had intended. So anyway, times have been a little bit tough the last few months. So I'm just trying to think of ways to just raise a little bit of rent money. So yeah. Anyway, that's my spiel. That do be my spiel. James Blunt says, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Welcome in. Thank you for that very funny first time chat. Yes, snacks and caffeine. Man who brings food, that's a good man right there. He just in general is just like, he's the tops. Welcome in. How you doing today? And Energy for Arts, feeling that imposter syndrome. I do understand. I was very frustrated yesterday with this painting. It's so funny how one painting can just sort of throw you for a loop. And this was one of them, because I was like, dude, do I even know how to draw? Like, I have so many days like that where I make a small mistake and a small issue with like likeness or something, and I flip out. I'm like, I don't even know how to draw. Atomic Widget, hello. Thank you, Vegan. I definitely, I struggled. I think it still needs a little something. There's something a little bit off. I think the bones are there, but it needs some tweak skadoodling, which I plan on doing after stream. Atomic Widget, how's it going? A rhyme absolutely inappropriate, so I'll save it for Xanthes. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I do appreciate that. It was a big old struggle. I ended up working on it literally all day. That's what I did yesterday. The entire day was spent only on this portrait, and sort of like, don't get imposter syndrome. You'll get things together, find the time and spark, and it'll be back. And Bickman, that's awesome. That I completely agree. But yeah, so yesterday was a little frustrating. I kind of ended the day on a bad note because I just was not happy, and there's still something like a little bit off about this portrait. I'm glad you guys can tell who it is. Like, that's cool. That's always a good thing. But yeah, it was a little bit frustrating for sure. I'm going to add some stars and some constellations so this won't be quite as blank. I think I'm going to add the ship in as well somewhere. It looks just like him. I super appreciate that. Man, I can't even, I moved his mouth around. I moved his eyes around. It was a shrug skadoodly doo. And I worked on it literally all day. And I just sort of ended the day feeling a little bit defeated. So Digi brought me out for a treat. So that was kind of nice. And we also, there was a crazy storm cloud yesterday when we went out to get Frenchy fries. I knew who it was. Yes, beautiful Canadian man. But yeah, we had a look at this cloud. Look at the gradation on this cloud. I want to do a painting of this. This is like the coolest thing. Like, look at that. It's epic. It's so epic. So we parked and we just watched it because there were lightning strikes in the clouds, which I would love to paint. I think that'd be so cool. A cumulonimbus. I love that word. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do a painting of this, but add lightning, because that's what we were seeing. Oh, it was so cool. So anyway, I might do a painting of this, because I haven't painted clouds in a long time. I love clouds. Come to North Carolina and peep some of our, you'll be changed. I've been to North Carolina. I went to the Biltmore for my honeymoon. That was my honeymoon, but I didn't see any. I did see, we went past, because we were coming from Kentucky. That's where we got married. And we went through, was it this? It wasn't the Smokies. Was it Appalachian? I don't know. It probably is Loudon. It probably is, but I would love to go back to North Carolina. It was so cool. It was a great trip. We had a ton of fun. I wanted to bring my painting stuff, and I would definitely go and paint at the Biltmore. It was stunning. It was just stunning. But yeah, it's just, I think there's something to be said to just pausing and looking at clouds. I loves it. I think a lot of how my brain is wired is like, oh, that'd be a cool painting. I think a lot of us are like that, where we get distracted by the little things in life because it's like, oh, they'd make a cool painting or drawing or whatever. I'm tired of melting. I do feel that. Yeah, I want to see. It's hard to see them. from everyone rolling coal in their lifted trucks. Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. All right, let's keep going with our background deal here. I love that song though. I love that song. PJ, how you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing super. Wow. This is BEA to the flippin' beautiful. It's K-Heart. Hello, Kay. Welcome in. How you doing, lovely? I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is stunning. Man, that'd be fun to paint. Loves it. I loves it, my precious. Kay, how the heck are you doing? How the heck are you doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful. Wonderful, marvelous. In the U.S., out in the wilds of Maine. Ooh, first of all, can I just say how much I like the name Nova Scotia? I really, 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 really like that name. There's just something about it, you know? Okay, I want to make sure I don't paint over the gun. I don't want to jump the gun. Woo! Holding my breath there. Tee-hee! So beautiful. If you want to paint it, feel free to the use. Thank you. Thank you. Could you plop that on Discord so I don't lose it? Plopple? Is plopple a word? Is it? I feel like it is. All right, we'll just do some little dibber taps here. Some little dibbity taps. It is now. Yes! Yes! Kay, what are you up to today? I hope you're doing superty, flooperty, McShnooperty doo, a flooperty dooperty too, and Kalamazoo a doodlety too, a pippity poppity poo, and put them together and what have you got? And bippity boppity poo. Alright, we do have ads again? I feel like we just, oh, you know what? Our ads timer is all screwed up because of all the stream lockups. That's what's happening. That's what's what, friends. That's what's what. I've only used one brush so far, and it just feels good. It just feels good. I'm sleepy, but super. I'm very tired, but yeah. Other than that, I'm doing good. You know, just living a dream. Had some chicken for lunch. It was great. It was some delicious chicken. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good, Kay. It's so good to see you, friend. Zoop. Zoop. If I don't finish too late tonight, which I'm hoping I don't, but I might, who knows, I might want to go out and take care of the garden a little bit. I find it very relaxing. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you. It's a beautiful sunset. I would love to paint it. You know what we might do? We might just do, when everything's kind of settled down a little bit, like just a series of sky paintings, you know? I do love painting skies and sunsets, and I just don't do it enough. So that'd be really fun. That'd be really, really fun. All right, so let's change directions. I'll give you the right direction. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's always a scary thing. It would be if I had one. Perfect day for laying face down on the lawn. Heck, I'll do it if you do it. I'll go lay down face first on the lawn. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, if I have time this evening, I'd really like to just go out and stare at my plants. Honestly, even if I don't end up doing anything outside, I just like to go out and stare at my plants. It will be under a sprinkler, not a face. I have a face last I checked. I mean, when was the last time you looked in a mirror? You sure it's still there? That sounds scary. Doubly fun if you do it on the lawn. Fire ants? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's not. But yeah, hold on. I did take a little video in me garden. So, this is what my garden looks like. Those are, garden phlox. We have black-eyed Susans, cosmos. This is coreopsis. There's a beautiful little cosmos right there. I love it so much. Yeah, I planted, I don't know what this is though. Does anyone recognize what that is? Because I have absolutely no clue. And then here's the other part. So this part was literally a dirt patch. And now all of that is going to be sunflowers, zinnias, cosmos. There's some foxglove in there. So yeah, I had to dig up everything in this section. So nothing has really bloomed yet. My money tree, that's inside. That's an indoor plant. It's not allowed to stay out. The state flower of Maryland? Wait, which one? Which one is the state flower of Maryland? Be more like planking. Looks like a poppy. Does it have a bit of a bulb under the flower? Oh, the black-eyed Susan. So it's funny because this so this plant this is a 7-year-old perennial, and the black-eyed Susan disappeared for like 2 years. Was it a dahlia? I'm not sure. I might have to put it through a plant ID app. It could be maybe a type of cosmos. I'm not sure. I don't know. So there it is. I'm not 100%. I might post that video on Discord so you guys can analyze it. I don't think it's a poppy though, but maybe Phantom. I mean, it could be. But yeah, any hoozle, it's going really, really well. I think that my hobby is, ouch. Oh, wow. Hold on. Ooh, I sat on my foot wrong. That hurt so bad. I like sat on my ankle joint. Wow, that was painful. Do not recommend. Woof. Anyway, it's popping off. The winner of the Preakness gets a wreath of black-eyed Susans because it's held in Baltimore. If they aren't in seasons, they plant other flowers that look like them. Interesting. Ouch. Gosh, that hurts so bad. All right, I need a bigger brush. Don't sit on your ankle like that, friends. Okay. But yeah, it's been a real joy kind of transforming that outdoor space. I really find gardening just super duper relaxing. So I have decided that among bird watching, gardening is my other hobby. It's what I do to just relax and turn my brain off. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of gardening in today, but if not, then, you know, perhaps tomorrow or the next day. But it is going to be so incredibly jam-packed busy until probably, well, including Friday, honestly. So yeah, you should paint a butterfly garden one year. Yeah, it is a butterfly garden. I thought you said paint, but it says plant. What else am I supposed to sit on? I don't know. You got to figure it out. But actually, a lot of what I planted, Prue, are they're native plants. I planted like a wild geranium. There's some coneflower out there. Actually, black-eyed Susans grow here. So yeah, a lot of it are very butterfly, moth, bee friendly. And a lot of hummingbird stuff as well. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, it's been really fun. You should, I want to paint your garden. We still have not gotten to do a plein air paint. I was hoping to do one around my birthday, and it has not happened yet. It's been about a month that I've been planning on doing that. And I haven't had a day where it was safe to be outside or that I've had time. So that's been kind of sad. The Orioles, Wisconsin is really encroaching on Maryland. We're coming for your territory, okay? Really bushy right now. My bees bolted. I'm questioning why I plant green beans and no one in my house eats them. You know what's funny? Whatever it is you plant in the garden, you're like if it's zucchini, it's like, oh my gosh, I never want to see another zucchini again. My landlady, every year she gets this huge crop of zucchini, and we end up with some of them, but she ends up with like a gajillion of them. It's pretty darn funny. But yeah, we're coming for your territory, Prue. All right, we will be exactly like you. Hummingbird, I remember the artist who got lucky. Oh my gosh, I want that. Did I ever tell you guys, one time I was outside, and this is when I had a huge crop of zinnias, and I was out there deadheading the flowers, which just, if you don't know what that means, it's just cutting off the dead flowers. A hummingbird flew up and was like maybe 10 inches from me, and it was the coolest thing ever. Pooped on her hummingbird. Oh my gosh, zucchini bread or whatever zucchini loaf is, Leaf Sheep, my friend Leaf Sheeps makes the best zucchini bread I have ever flippin' had. I was a greedy little hog and ate like a huge chunk of it the last time she brought it to a gathering. So good. So stinking good. All right, let's start moving on to our next color. We're going to start to lighten this up a little bit. I am going to grab this brush. I think we actually have to mix up some colors. So we're going to grab a little bit of yellow oak skadoodly-doo. Deadheading was just Morticia. I mean, listen, you can think of it that way, though, Boba. You can totally think of it that way. If you want in your heart, you believe what you want, though. Quick breads out of other squashes, butternut squash. That might be really good. Are they normally really tall? They can be. They can be really tall. I'll have to do an update on my garden because it's already, like, those things are shooting up tall, let me tell you. I do want to try butternut squash bread. That sounds really good. I love butternut squash. Acorn squash is probably one of my favorite foods on earth. I love acorn squash, skadoodly-doo. Do-doodly-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I took a screenshot of the flower and ran it through my browser, and it says I have network connectivity problems. Oh my gosh. Todd, welcome back in. It's a common zinnia. Oh, really? A zinnia? That is interesting, because it has totally different leaves than my other zinnia plants. That's crazy. Okay, well, my browser locked up, so let's not do that. But that's really interesting. The basil and sage I planted with them. I will say this, I overplanted, and my garden is just wall to wall. So it's actually really funny. I probably way overplanted. But that's really interesting. I did not know that that was a zinnia. Hold up. Huh. Interesting, because the leaves are really different. That's the thing. It might not be. It didn't even... The leaves are very different. I think what I'll do is after stream, I'm going to go take a picture so you can see the whole thing. But yeah, Phantom, they are a very hardy plant. They grow tall, and they reseed themselves. To find Napa and daikon radish where I'm at. Oh, man. Oh, wait, that's what we're doing. We gotta mix some more colors. And I see all true colors shining through. Let's add in a little bit of quinacridone magenta. Now, the thing about painting with phthalo, this is phthalo blue mixed with umber and a little bit of lamp black. So the thing about it is it's a very strong color. It tends to take over. So if I went in here with just yellow, what's going to happen is this sky is going to turn green. So what I typically do if I want to transition from blue to yellow is I will add what's called a buffer color. The buffer color allows you to sort of blend into a very strong color without getting that sort of green or even sometimes brown shift. So that's typically what I'll do when I'm working with a really strong color like phthalo and I don't want my sky to turn green. So buffer colors are actually extremely helpful. I put the... Another stream reset? Oh no! Again? Or... Yeah, we did have another big old meltdown. Oh, I spit on my painting. Where did it go? But yes, we did have another stream meltdown. So there we go. Get some more points in there. A bunch of mystery plants growing as well. They might be pepper plants. Nice. Pepper pots are Wiggly Wiggins. Just Donald, thank you for contributing. Again, we do have a community challenge going right now. When we reach 500,000 channel points, friends, Digi and I are going to be playing a co-op stream together, and it's going to be a hoot and dinger of a blast. I'm so excited. Since it happened, got to take advantage. Yes! Yes! Makes me so happy, my precious. Flowers in her hair, flowers everywhere. Do, 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 do. Alrighty, skadoodly doo. But yeah, buffer colors. Very much recommend that. But yeah, thank you everyone for sticking with me through all the various lockups. Hopefully it's our last one, but hey, if we do have another one, y'all get to contribute more channel points, so nothing wrong with that. All right, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Okay. Let's go in with a smaller brush, and I'm going to start to kind of drag this color down. I'm going to just sort of ignore the area around the hand. I want this transition to sort of happen below this, so I don't have to deal with blending next to the gun. Plus it kind of looks, it almost looks like, Aurora Borealis. So we're going to go with that. I would rather not have to blend right there. It's shiny. Diddle-diddle-doodle-doodle-doo. I do like shiny things. It does do, my precious. It does do. Alrighty. Alrighty, kaplady. Boop, boop. Oh my gosh. I am so pumped. Pump up the jam. Pump, pump, pump up the jam. I love that. I think it's a really good idea to do it as an animated series too. I think that's a fantastic idea. So yeah, I cannot wait to see it. I think it's gonna be amazing. Just the way you are. Ooh, there we go. Belgian techno anthem. We have to have at least one per stream. At least, I mean, if not 6 or 9 or 35, you know, you never know, Mr. Frodo, you never know. Mr. Frodo, maybe we'll have a roast chicken or something. I love it so much. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Firefly reboot. I also really want to rewatch, I know Serenity, not everyone's a fan of the movie. I know they made some odd choices, but I actually really enjoyed it, except for one thing towards the end, and I'm not going to say it. You know what? I could totally add that. I should add that. We should have a counter for that. Grow up. I also feel like the spit command is inaccurate because it doesn't always get redeemed. So yeah, we're probably way higher than that by now. I would think that we're way higher than that at least. But yeah, I can add it. I think I need to. Really wants it. Really needs it. Must have the precious. Yeah, we're going to be adding some stars and some sparkle, and I feel like I want to add
potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Nice golden chips with a nice piece of fried fish. Even you couldn't say no to that. Oh yes, we could. Sprinkle nice fish. Give it to us raw and ready. You keep nasty chips. You're hopeless. I like how he says hopeless. Spider-Man, Batman, we definitely need some reboots if they keep... Yeah, I mean, there are some things that we need. They're not doing a Buffy reboot? I'm surprised, because that was a really popular show. I heard it was good. I never watched it. There was another show that my friend Leafy Sheeps really likes called Angel, and I've also never seen that, but I heard it was good. A lot of good shows out there. But yeah, Firefly is one of those that it absolutely needed a reboot. Absolutely. The reboot in HD, I feel like that counts. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That totally counts. Totes my goaties. All right. I need to mix my buffer color, which is going to be quinacridone violet. We're going to buff this in before we go into our yellow, which I will mix in a minute. And almost heaven, West Virginia. All right. So we're going to start, and this is going to be a little bit extreme at first, and then we're going to kind of tibber tap these things together so that when I bring my blue down, we don't get like a horrible green color. Also, I don't care if it's exactly like the reference. I just want to add a little bit of zippity pow. Who doesn't like zippity pow? You know, like I like it, you like it. I'm pretty sure we all like it. I don't want to speak for you guys. So if you don't like zippity pow, let me know in the chat. Let me know. And we can talk about it. We can talk about why you're wrong, because zippity pow is for everyone. Little razzle dazzle, a little bit of zippity pow. Give him the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle. Roop do 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 boo roop ba doo ba doo roop boop ba doo doo roop boop boo doo doo. I used to know all the words to that song. It's kind of a bop though, isn't it? Pretty much the entire Chicago soundtrack is a bop. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane should have been my name. Now I want to watch Chicago. It's a good one. It's a good one. Well, a little questionable, but still, it's fun to watch. It's a fun watch. Each different piece character had to be animated individually. Crazy. It is so interesting to me to see all of what, especially if it's like hand animated, because like I feel like computer generated, it's cool, but like, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So I'm not saying it's not, but there's something to be said about when something is actually animated by hand. I think it's just the coolest thing. Whoa, whoa, the coolest thing. Now see how it's turning into a really nice purple instead of a weird green color? That's why you add a buffer color. Buffer colors are the bomb diggity. And again, is it entirely realistic? No, I just think it looks cool. I wanted to add just a little bit more zip and a little bit more zop and a little bit more pip and a little bit more pop. But yeah, phthalo is just such an incredibly powerful color that typically, if you don't add that, it is going to it's gonna take over, kiddo. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Phthalo blue is coming to town. Zip, zip, zip. So I'm going to blend this pink up into the blue, and then I'm going to blend the yellow into the pink. I think that makes the most sense. Get it? Because it sounds like think, but it's actually pink. Think before you pink. I don't know what that sounded like. Sounded like something. Yeah, just to get, and then I'll use my big old fluffy brush to kind of schnumbleize this out. A little bit of schnumblification, you know? It helps. It helps to sort of schnumbleify before you fly on by. That's the way I live my life, you know? It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. And that diddle do 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 boo boo. Newsies for theater camp. I kept thinking about all your singing. Newsies? I always forget that Christian Bale was in that musical. The movie version, of course. It's just... his singing was pretty good. The dancing was a little weird. The way he kind of like hippity hopscotch, but it's a good one though. It's a good one. It's a fun show. Christian Bale. Schnublify, yes. Yes. Schnublification is another version of that. Snubbling structures. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's snubbling. All right, still doing our little tippity taps. But yeah, by the time I'm done, you really shouldn't see too much of the pink. It's more about creating that little blending barrier than it is showing the pink. It's a very bright pink. Quinacridone magenta is another really strong color that I happen to love. The more obnoxious the color, typically the happier I am. Is schnubblimation the instantaneous schnublifying of something? Absolutely. Absolutely. I haven't seen anything other than their play. That's way more fun. I love that. I will say this. I haven't seen that musical in probably about 15 years, 20 years. I'm not sure now. It's been a long time since I watched it. And I liked it, but some of it, like the dancing, was a little weird, but good though. I mean, it was good. But because it's been so long since I've watched it, all I can remember is the dancing. That's it. That's the only thing I remember about it. So it's just kind of funny. But yeah, Doc Brown, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. And feel free. These are real art terms, so feel free to use them. No one will look at you like you're insane. Trust me. Trust me. I'm a doctor. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right, blending that blue down into the purple so we get a nice subtle transition, and then we'll do some dibberty taps. Make sure, whoops, I didn't go all the way to the edge. And I'm on the edge of the painting, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. But yeah, absolutely, Doc. Absolutely. Bum pum 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 pum. All right, bippity boppity McBee there. Okay, so let's take our big old tipper tapper brush and really carefully bipple bopple McSnipple snopple. Make that pink a little bit more subtle skadoodly doo. And then I might actually extend the pink down just a little bit more so I have more room to blend that yellow. Sorry, holding my breath while I'm doing this. It's legitimately, oh, I spit. Yep, that happened again. Sublimation, which is a thing. Ooh, Dr. Andrea GGM, not that kind of doctor kid. You're gonna need a bigger business card. That's right, that's right. Oh, there we go. They're doing Frozen. It's gonna be obnoxious. Wants to be Marshmallow, which is hilarious because they're on the smaller side. Gosh, that's so cute though. So I only saw Frozen one time. I only saw it the one time. So it never got overplayed for me. I just wasn't in a scenario where I was hearing it repeatedly. But I know for some people, it just became a nightmare. And like, they just were hearing it everywhere. Their kid was obsessed with it. And so like, it was truly a nightmare for some people. But it never really became that for me because I only saw it the one time. And then once in a blue moon, I would hear that one song. So it's just kind of funny. Very different experience. Very different experience. It's funny how some distance makes everything feel small. Thank you for the spit counter. My goodness. And the fears that once controlled me. Some people really hate that song, so I should probably stop. I can't now. It's oh, but now it's in my head. Oh no, it's in my head. I kind of like that little flashy dashy of purple too. It's not in the reference at all, but like I do like the sort of like punchiness of that. Um when they came out, my nibblings, that's so cute. Uh Watch to the point where they wore out the DVD. You find a new song, it gets absolutely lodged in your brain so bad you have to, oh my gosh, yes. No, I do that. That's actually that's one of my patterns is I find a song and then I get completely and utterly like diabolically obsessed with that song. I'm in that what's the song? So I just somewhat recently was in a phase with that. With I was gonna put white on my palette. It's not a new song, but it was a new song to me by Jethro Tull called "The Clasp," and I was so obsessed with that song that I just literally listened to it for like an hour straight, and I did that more than once. "Break My Heart" by Bag Raiders. I don't know if I know that one. I don't even know. I've not heard of Bag Raiders. But yeah, that was my version of it was The Clasp by Jethro Tull. Obsessed, completely obsessed. Listen to it on repeat for so many. You don't. It's brand new. Oh, they're an Australian group. Oh. All right, I am going to extend this pink down a little bit more. But yeah, I totally do that. I absolutely do that. And unashamedly too, like if I like a song, yep, everyone gonna hear it a lot. The clasp, bum ba bum bum bum, boo doo 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 doo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jethro Tull, but that is my favorite group. Lead singer Ian Anderson. I grew up listening to Jethro Tull, so it's very like permanent in me brain tubes. I have been obsessed with Jethro Tull since I was like a small child because my parents listened to Jethro Tull. Therefore, I listened to Jethro Tull and I have been obsessed with them for years and years. Well, basically my entire life. And it's my life. Lovely Slaughter on Spotify that you'd probably like. Ooh, well, I mean, feel free to bop some music into the music share section on the Discord. If you're on our Discord, pretty sure you're on there. But yeah, I love getting new music suggestions, so please feel free. Teehee, no pressure, of course, but I'd love to hear it. We love it, my precious. Good Smeagol always does. You know what? Let's actually take some of this pink and drag it up so it looks like a little nebula. And it's now or never, and I ain't gonna live forever. All right, let's add in some little, and we'll kind of tipper tap it, but I want to add in some almost like little galaxy looking things. I can fly twice as high and take a look. It's in a book, a snubbly rainbow, a snubbly rainbow. And we'll do some little blended doodles here, little dibber taps. And then we'll do it again. All right, let's do that again because it was kind of fun. The newer stuff isn't vibing right now. My brain's a bit stuck. You know, I feel like you do tend to sort of favor the music that you grew up with. At least I do, because like I grew up with like Jethro Tull, Genesis, Phil Collins, some other stuff that's kind of strange, like Deep Forest is stuff I listen to. I listen to a lot of like soundtracks as well, like movie soundtracks. So I definitely really like John Williams, Hans Zimmer, stuff like that. But I do think that I always go back to that. Like even if I have like a break from it, I do tend to go back. Is it Mile K Arts? Welcome in. Please correct me if I said your name wrong. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, I mean, for me, I tend to go back to music that I loved as a child. And so like Jethro Tull and I do love 70s music a lot. That is arguably my favorite era of music is the 1970s. So yeah, I do tend to go back to that a lot. All right, I'm just trying to make some really random marks for our nebula. So I'm just taking the brush and kind of rolling it to get some nice organic snoongely marks before we do another tibber tap. Right now, honestly, I'm just dorking around. Like, I should probably keep blending, but now I'm excited about nebulas. But yeah, if you're here for the first time, we do traditional work. I work in oil and chark skadoodle. Sometimes we'll bop into some acrylic, but it's mostly oils. And I do hyperrealism and what we're doing today, which is more of a quick painterly style. Not as it's all done in one layer. So we do a lot of, we also do some curse stuff as well. And if you're an artist and you would like to share, we do have a Discord. Links are allowed in the chat as long as it's work safe, family friendly. We like to say that this is a PG-11 stream. So we definitely keep things very family friendly here. But yeah, if you would like to share, you'd like to show off your work, or we're very pro self-promoting as well. So don't be shy if you're a streamer and you'd like to share that, please feel free. We love meeting new artists, new streamers here. That's for diggity dang sure. Hot dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Welcome in, boss. Hello. It's my 4-year anniversary. Congrats. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Congrats on that their anniversary, friend. How have you been? I hope you're doing superty McSnooperty. And we're just going to keep doing this until it looks the way we want it to look. You stop that. We want to see what you're drawing, but we don't accept that crap business. But yeah, heck to the yeah. Yeah, please feel free to share. Yep, you can absolutely share Skadoodly a link. Please feel free. Feel free. And then I'm going to add stars and stuff too, so that'll be super fun. It's pretty neat. How neat is that? It's pretty neat. Ooh, it's like a Where's Waldo thing. Oh, this is so great. I immediately locked in on Wile E. Coyote. That's where my eyes immediately went. This is so cool. I see a Five Nights at Freddy's in there. A couple of those. That's pretty neat. This is fantastic. So fun. I loves it. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys, click on that link if you want to check out what Boss has been working on. I loves it. I loves it. Also, the big pile of donuts in the front. Oh my gosh. Filling a page with characters I drew in a year. Neat. I love stuff like that. I think that's really cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing, friend. And again, congrats on your 4-year art anniversary. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. All right, keep on tibber tapping. Don't stop tibber tapping. Do 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 do. I would actually love to do something like that, though. I have this giant canvas, and I have had this canvas. It's probably been close to 15 years now that I've had this. I've moved with it like 4 times, and I still have not used it. So I'm trying to think of what I could possibly do with it. And the only thing I can really come up with is I should start slowly filling it with something tiny. You know, like something we could do on stream. Whether it's like just hundreds of cats or weasels or bit bops, I don't know, but it's enormous. It's like a 4-foot by 5-foot canvas, and I haven't even opened it. It's still in the original packaging. And the thing is, I don't really use regular stretched canvas for my work anymore. So it's like, well, what do I do with this? So anyway, I think it'd be really fun to maybe do something with it on stream. You know, I think that would be kind of amazing. So anyway, just something to think about. If you guys have any ideas. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you, Mile. I appreciate that. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hoot Nanny. Right now, we're just painting a happy little nebula. Nebulas in the sky. I can fly twice as high. And I think we're going to add a couple of these. You should adopt a couple of nebulas. I've got 6 nebulas. I think it looks fun. I think it looks kind of neat. But yeah, it's funny. I bought that canvas on sale. So it's normally, I think it was like $100 normally, something like that. I got it for like 60% off or something. So I think I only paid, I think it was 60% off. So it was like $45 or something like that. Anyway, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use it for some giant crazy project. And then I never touched it. I never ever got back to it. And then I moved a whole bunch of times, and I was just lugging this giant canvas around with me everywhere. So it was just pretty funny. Anyway, I would really love to do something with it. And also I have It's My Life by Bon Jovi stuck in my head. Have had it for many days. Many days. I don't know why. I'm not even like a huge fan of that song. I don't dislike it, but it's not like I'm a big fan of it either. Also, I was supposed to be filming this. Whoops. I've been trying to film a lot more for me social media, and I totally forgot. Oh, please don't break my phone. I totally forgot I'm supposed to be filming this. Whoops. Forgive me while I get this set up really quick. There we go. Wipe the lens off a little bit. But yeah, if you're an artist and you would like to share, you know, please feel free. Like I said, we love meeting new artists here. We love supporting artists here and seeing artists succeed. So please feel free. That's what the VOD's for. That's true. That's true. It definitely makes it a little bit easier when I'm filming on my phone than if I'm filming on my computer, just because of like some weird file compatibility issues I've been having. But yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do want to kind of schmooble this edge. There's like a goofy little edge going on here that I would like to get rid of. But yeah, I've been trying to be a little bit more consistent about posting on Instagram. I've started posting on YouTube. So if you guys are not following me on YouTube or whatever it's called, subscribed on YouTube, and you would like to be, it's very much appreciated. Of course, it's not necessary if you don't want to, but if you would like to follow along, I've been posting some art videos on there, some time-lapse stuff, some older stuff as well. Some of my 2024 work I'm posting on there. So yeah, if you guys would like to check that out, please feel free. But yeah, I've been trying to do that a little bit more. So it's been a bit of a struggle remembering to film what I'm working on. That has definitely been a big old scadoodle for me lately. All right, so I think we're going to do a second nebula. Or here. Let's take that exposure down a little bit. So we're going to do that. This is my very first ever firefly painting. I have been wanting to do this for evs. So I was like, you know what? We're doing it. This is going to be available on my Thursday night art drop. So this Thursday, 6:30 Central, this little painting will be available. And I'm super duper duper excited about it. I think it's going to be a hoot and a holler. A hoot-and-dinger and a holler-dinger? But Valora, how are you doing today? Welcome in. I hope you're feeling better. I saw on your Discordaline that you weren't feeling so good. So I hope you're feeling better. All right, let's do a second nebula. So I'm just going to take my brush and kind of stooble-dooble, get a little flumble snap, and then we're going to blendalification. Do you take pocket lint and badly written IOUs? Absolutely. Absolutely, Valora. Badly written IOUs. Also, I feel like pocket lint is underrated because sometimes it's a really fun color. It's a really fun color. You know, let's just take a moment to appreciate it. Tag Nathan Fillion telling you painted. I sometimes do that. I would tag Nathan Fillion. I would. Whether or not he'll see it, that's the question. But yeah, I've always wanted to do a painting from this show. And like, I found this reference, I think it was a couple months ago I found this reference and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to paint it. And then I didn't. But yeah, I decided to finally get it drawn out and do some doodle bopping with it. I second that. Valora, but yeah, how are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better, friend. Good to see you. If you guys are not following my friend Valora Plays, she is just an absolute hoot and holler here on the Twitchy Twitch. Plays games, but also does really amazing art on Monday nights. So if you guys are not following Valora, please do. She's genuinely hilarious, and I love. I've been lurking a lot on your streams. A lot of lurk skadoodling has been done. Thank you. I need to go eat. Have fun. Phantom, have a great rest of your day. I have a structured settlement, but I need pudding now. I am painting Nathan Fillion from the show Firefly. Seth, I cannot even tell you. That thing you posted on Discord, I didn't get to respond, but just know I was singing, everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. Just driving around in John Voight's car. Yeah, I sang that for the entire rest of the night, just FYI. It literally strains my voice more than I think. Yup. John Voight bit me. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. So good. I might not be able to use that because of all the glare. Anyway, I laughed so hard, and I was singing that for the rest of the night. Digi was singing it for the rest of the night. It was hysterical. But yeah, Valora, sometimes you just need to let your voice rest, because I totally get it. I scream when I'm on stream. I talk so, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm a bit of a loud talker. Anyway, I snarble so much on stream. I'm actually going to drop the easel one notch. Don't be scared. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that, camera. Oh, hold on there. There we go. Okay. That's better. Teehee. Sorry about that. I needed to adjust it because there was so much glare on my panel that I couldn't actually see what I was doing. So apologies for the angle change there. Don't be scared, proceeds to yell. Oh man. Just so loud. So incredibly loud. Who did a thingy? Oh my gosh, thank you, Mile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Easlings, which is the name of the subscribers. We're little creatures that live under a bridge. Now we do a little thing here on stream. If somebody subscribes, they are gifted a doodle, and you can ask for anything you want. So if you would like a doodle to thank you for your sub, they're just little silly things. They're nothing exciting. This is a lizard wearing swim goggles with a pot belly. So it can be literally anything you want. There's never any pressure. If you want to just hang out, totally fine. But it's my small way of saying thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. Maybe it's Maybelline. Seth, how's your day going, friend? What are the up to? What are you up to, my precious? All right, we're going to do that again. We're going to do some tibber taps with some white, a little bit of pink, just to get some variation in that color. And then we're going to do another tibber tap. I just want to get a bunch of really random marks before we tip, tip, tap. Tip, tip, bip it to the bip it to the bip, bip, bap. All right, and then back to our tipper tap brush. And we're going to start to be a little bit more light with our tip taps. It's kind of like how I paint smoke. I do it the same way. This is my first nebula, I'll be honest. I've never painted a nebulousness before. Nebuloniousness, that's what it is. But again, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's super duper kind. I appreciate the support. Yeah, let me know if you'd like a doodle. Again, there's never any pressure if you want to just hang out. But yeah, tell me. No, you. Valora, ready? I sent you a no you dart. Love you, friend. You're amazing. You're a hoot and a holler, and you're the tops. You're the tops. You're the tops. Do doodly do 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 doodly do. Let's add some stars. Stars in their multitudes. I did. Yeah, I sent you a no you via blow dart. There's also a little bit of vitamin C to help you get over the rest of that cold. Enjoy. Nobody ever expects the blow dart through the OBS, but here we are, Valora. Here we are. I like painting nebulas. Uh-oh, do I have a new obsession? I think I might really like painting nebulas. Cute. Yep. I like painting little sparkly bits. And, ooh, you know what else I like? Doodly bops. I do like doodly bops. I appreciate you always thoughtful. I just want you to feel better. Flora, I just want you to feel better. And then I think we're going to add in some bipply stipply stars everywhere. Some big ones, though. Big stars. Big fan of stars. Big fan of soda pop. What am I even saying anymore? I'm not sure. I think that one maybe got a little too out of control. Let's tip tap this. Let's tipper tap this guy. He got a little out of control. There we go. That actually kind of works. How neat. Oh, I'm choking on air. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I was like, hook. All right. Joking on air. All right, let's switch brushes to add more star skadoodly doos. I'm going to use a round brush because that just makes sense to me. Oh, we're gonna add so many stars. Yep. I do like that. Yep. Big fan of stars. I like sparkles. I like stars. I do like French fries as well. That has really nothing to do with what we're talking about, but since we're just listing things that I like, French fries, that's a big one. That is a big old aspect of things that I like. These are all some of my favorite things. And then I eat French fries, oh so much. Gotta have some nice variation with the size of the stars too, otherwise it tends to look not like stars anymore. Constellation, boom, French fry, it's right there. That's the French fry constellation. Boy, did I struggle to say that. French fry constellation. Oh my gosh, I did spit on my painting again. I'm very slobbery today. Sorry guys, sorry you had to see that. I absolutely turned into a Saint Bernard just now. Boom, relevant. See, it's just you just gotta use your brain tubes to make things relevant. And that's why I need you guys to help me use my brain. If I only had a brain, do 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 do. First laid eyes on you. Okay, that's really fun. I really like that. I like painting stars. Andrea, welcome back in, you hoot and dinger. Welcome back. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. I have so many stars to paint. Filling the darkness with order and light, you are the sentinel. Get that gray matter working. Now, will it still work if my brain is almost completely smooth? Will that actually still work? Just let me know. It's okay if it doesn't. I like to say that confusion is my resting state, so it's not anything that I'm unused to, you know? If your brain do be smooth, can you still brain move? You took a nap. Oh man, I'm so happy for you. I love naps. Naps are just, let's just say it, they're the bomb diggity, all right? They just are. You had to leave stream though in order to achieve that nap. We are apparently antithetical. Smooth brain work, just no work well. Yup. No ridges or bumps, no valley or lumps. Smooth brain. It's like you've been hit by a smooth criminal, but it's a smooth brain. You've been hit by a smooth brain. Do 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 do. Smooth brain, are you okay? Are you okay, smooth brain? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Bump bump ba bump bump. Shh do 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 do. All right. So many polka dots. Believe it or not, do 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 do, who do do do, who do do. I must be out, or I'd pick up the phone. Oh, thank you, and thank you for popping back in. I really, really appreciate that. Back to work, Andrea. I'm so glad you got a nap. I'm so happy for you. I think the background really helps a lot, like a lot. I really think that helps. Also, I think the stars kind of bring the sky together a little bit more. It adds just a little pippity-bippity bop to things. I'm trying to make sure that the stars don't get too even or patterny. So there needs to be like a lot of them, but they also need to vary in size as well. So it doesn't look too much like, I don't know, patterny, I guess. But seriously, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right. I think I'll come back to the stars. Let's actually switch on over and paint the lower part of the sunset. His arm looks enormous because I haven't faithfully painted around it, so it looks like he has like a lobster claw, but we'll fix it. It'll be fine. But Andrea, thank you for popping back in. Thank you so much, Plagette, for popping back in as well. How neat is that? Let's paint the lower part of the sunset. So to do that, I do need to mix up a happy little color, and that's going to be sort of a light yellowy, orangey sort of color here. Again, I do want to make sure that I have a nice buffer between the blue and the yellow, or things are gonna get muddy. Mudderoni with cheese, yes please. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. All right, and then let's go back and add just a snoodle gloppy of white. Okay, I think that looks better. We dig up diamond by the score, 1,000 rubies, sometimes more. But we don't know what we dig them for, that bandit threw them away. All right, let's do a little bit more of our quinacridone in case we need it. My palette has gotten quite crowded here. I didn't clean it from yesterday. So it turns out when you don't clean your palette, you don't have a lot of room to mix. It turns out. So dysfunctional. You know, sometimes in life you just gotta own the dysfunction. And that's certainly what I'm doing, kiddos. All right, we're also going to grab just a little bit of our medium just to make this paint flow a little bit more. Okie dokie do. So I know this looks a little bit shocking. It's shocking. Crowded means no room. No room. Imagine? Imagination. There it is. We got the imagination. We're learning so much today, friends. So much. Oh, baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. It does somewhat bother me that I haven't fixed his lobster claw yet, but I'm just not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it now. An edumacation. I'm so glad. You know what? I feel like every time I stream, I do get an edumacation on one thing or another. And sometimes it's new words. Sometimes it's new musics. You just never know. You never know, Mr. Frodo, what you're going to learn on Twitch. Every day is a school day. Especially if we're watching Reading Rainbow. Butterfly in the sky. It has nothing to do with what we were talking about. It just popped into my head and I wanted to sing the Reading Rainbow song. What do you use to thin your oil paint? I use something called Venetian wax medium. It's actually a mixture of linseed oil and beeswax. And it is a fantastic product because it no stinky. So it's pretty great, not gonna lie. I love me some linseed oil that doesn't stink and is mixed with wax. I learned that streamers don't wear pants. Who knew? Who knew, right? I'm wearing pajama pants. I'm fully in hobo mode right now, hobo modo, and it's pretty great. Not gonna lie, I'm really happy about it. I'm painting in pajamas. Pajamas? Well, I didn't mean to say pajamas, but there it is. You know, pants are just so unnecessary. Also, I had to start blasting the air conditioning in here because it's roasty toasty doodly doo. Roasty toasty doodly doo.
I started blasting. Bang!
Wow. You all think I'm a hero, and I accept that responsibility. So anyway, I started blasting. A little bit more medium. Let's get some medium. And then I'm probably going to go in and desaturate this yellow. But first I'm going to worry about the blend. Since I am going really off script with this painting, I don't care if it's like 100% faithful to the reference, but this is a lot of mustard yellow. So I would like to kind of do some tibber taps and blend it out. Blend it out, boo, poo, poo. So what does everyone have on the Dippily docket for the rest of the day? What are y'all going to be up to? I definitely would love to, well, I'm not even giving myself the option. I am finishing this painting today. That is, it just gonna happen, French. I do need to finish this painting. If I have time, I would really love to bippity zippity zop outside today and just enjoy, because it's not super hot, so I would really like to get some fresh air. Go out and see some nature. You know, that's pretty neat. Neat. It do be so much yellow. So much yellow. But I am going to blend this pink down, so we're going to get more of a fade. I do plan on adding more stars and maybe some clouds, like some subtle clouds. Not clowns. Anyone else scared of clowns? I am. I know, like, that's a whole thing. A lot of people are scared of clowns. One time, this is a true story, I was probably, I don't know, 11, 12 years old. We were in a Greek restaurant with my family, just eating lunch, eating dinner, whatever the heck it was. This is not a circus-themed restaurant, okay? Nothing to do with circuses. We weren't even near a circus. And we're just having a normal meal, and I look over on the other side of the restaurant, and there's a booth jam full of people. Everyone's dressed normal. Everyone is dressed normal, except for one guy in the middle who is fully dressed in full clown makeup. Full clown makeup, full clown outfit. It was something. It was something. I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so that happened, and I've never fully recovered. Honestly, I've never quite gotten over this, and I don't even know if it was real. But then my sister, I got her to look over. She saw the clown, so I don't know if it was maybe it or what. But anyway, I'll never quite be the same. I'll never quite be the same after that. Why was he dressed like a clown? Why was no one else dressed like a clown? Why did I have to see that? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still upset about it. All right, let's go back to our pink Skadoodly-Doo brush. I'm going to grab a little bit more of our quinacridone. And we're going to blend down into the pink. I want to give myself a little bit more room to blend up into the pink, so we get a little bit more of a subtle gradation here. Again, I'm using this pink as a buffer color between the blue and this yeller, so we don't get like sort of a swampy green color. We don't want swampy green. We want a little bit of swamp. Like, every painting should have some swamp in it, I think, just because swamps are excellent for bird watching. But you don't want it so much in the sky. All right, I mean, I don't think anyway. I mean, in general, I don't think, but yeah. Indeed. All right, little bit more pink here. Let's add some pink. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry about that. I think maybe our ad schedule's a little mixed up because of the, oh my goodness, hello! Thinking in this economy? It's Mr. Blu-ray. Hello, boy. Welcome in, Mr. Blu-ray. How the hickety heck are you doing? Just welcome to the stream. I hope you brought your hot dogs, everyone, because here we are. And honestly, this is kind of hot dog pink, if we're being really honest. We are currently painting hot dog pink. Oh, boy. Mr. Blu-ray, thank you so much, Skidoo, for the raid. I hope you are doing amazing. Welcome on in, friend. How's it going? What's the hootin' tootin' rootins? What were you up to on your stream? Yeah, I hope you're doing amazing. But yeah, thinking in this economy. Hold on here. Let's get Mr. Blu-ray a shout out. Mr. Blu-ray. Padoomy! But yeah, what were you up to, friend? I have 6 cats. I wish I had infinity cats. You should adopt a couple of cats. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. If you guys don't know, every Friday, our friend Anthony Wheeler hosts something called the Chaotic Draw Along. And this is Mr. Blu-ray's submission. I love it so much. You really captured his likeness. Oh boy, Mr. Blu-ray, congrats on drawing Anthony Wheeler. He looks pretty happy here. He looks pretty pleased with himself. I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy. Oh boy. I loves it. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for the raid. If you're here for the first time, I am a traditional painter, drawer, and professional rambler. And we are working on a painting of Nathan Fillion from Firefly. And right now I'm just trying to figure out the background skedoodle and how far I want to blend this pink. And how far I want to blend the yeller. But yeah, how's it going, friend? I hope you had a super duper stream. And again, if you're here for the first time, welcome the hickety heck in. We're happy to have you here. Hope you're doing amazing. But yeah, right now we're just doing a little bit of a blend. And I want to blend all this yellow in. Let's bring the pink down more, I think. I think I'd like to bring some pink in. Just make that little bit more subtle and a little bit more interesting. I don't want it to be solid yellow because yikers. Yikers! All right. And then I think I'm going to bring this blue down a little bit more as well. We have a nice little bit of mixing room here. So I'm just going to stabilize this just a little bit more. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. And thank you for sharing your work. I absolutely love it. All right, let's blend this side. I think that could probably come down a little bit more. Get a little bit more subtlitude. In fact, we might even be able to grab a little bit more of the blue itself. I think we could use a little bit more paint. There we go. I'm going to bring that pink down just a little bit more. I think we needed a little bit more of that blue. Feather that into there as well. Bloop. But yeah, we're going to go for probably another 20 minutes or so. And then I'm probably going to raid out. And so I am going to be back on Thursday at 6:30 Central. That is going to be our art drop skadoodly doo, including this painting will be available for sale. I am going to be doing a post about like pricing and all of the available pieces. I mean, it might actually be as late as Thursday. Only because I plan on doing one more painting tomorrow. I'm going to do a quick little floral study, which I really love doing floral studies. So I did want to kind of sneak one more of those in. But yeah, so we'll be going for about 20 more minutes or so. And then let's do a little tip tap here. Yeah, just really trying to avoid those colors getting muddy by introducing the blue and the pink. So I'm trying to keep all of these brushes, like this is my pink yellow brush, and then I have a separate brush for my blues and my purpley colors. Otherwise, this does tend to get really, really muddy. And that's really not what you want for a sky. You don't want it to look like, uh-oh, radioactive fallout, tee-hee. I don't know if anyone has said tee-hee after saying the words radioactive fallout, but, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe someone has before. I'm not going to worry too much about this color getting into the coat because this coat color is really dry and a super strong pigment, so we should be able to fix that. All right, let's go again with our blue purple brush. We're just going to keep doing tibber taps until it gets nice and soft. Tibber taps is spelled T-I-B-B-E-R, tibber taps. Tibber taps, tibber taps. This doesn't have to be perfectly smooth either because I am going to be going in and sort of schnumbleizing this a little bit more. A little bit of schnumblification here. We did get a little teensy bit of purple down into our yellow. But again, that's why we have that buffer color. Oh, heck yeah, that's why we have the buffer color. Welcome to the Buffer Zone, brought to you by Buffer Colors. That's right, pink. I could have taped this off to keep it clean, but I really think we'll be fine. I really, really think that's going to be fine. All right, back to this. Bring that blue down a little bit more. Also, I really need to tipper tap this. I can't wait to add more stars too. I think stars just make everything better because it's sparkly, it's fun, it's a hoot and a holler is what it is. It's a rootin' tootin' hootin'. Okay, then we'll go back again, grab a little bit more pink skadoodly doo. Because I forgot to fill this part in. Oops. I love this type of blending though, where it's just super straightforward, just smooth, soft gradations are so stinking satisfying to do. Honestly, I probably should have used a flat brush for this, but too late now. Tee-hee! Sometimes in life, you're gonna use the wrong brush, and that's when you learn, oopsie doodle, do better next time. That's how I live my life, frankly. All right, back to this little guy. Yeah, so the pink is actually, that pure pink is almost gone now. Like it's almost not there. But that's why I like to add such a big chunk, if I can, of that buffer color. So you don't have to, you don't run out of room, so to speak. You still have room to blend without having to, get that, again, without getting that muddy color. That sort of toxic waste green. Classic toxic waste green. All right, zippity pow. Hello, friend, you know he's back like he never left. He never left. Another day, another breath, another breath. How's it going, friend? Welcome in. We are doing, I don't know if you know this show, but we're doing a little painting from the show Firefly. And right now just painting in, it's a little bit more imaginative. The background doesn't actually look like this, but I just wanted to add some zippity pow. But yeah, how's it going today? I hope you're super, hope Ninji's doing well. Welcome in. How's little baby Bijou? How's our perfect little baby Bijou? All right, we're gonna add a little bit of white to our yeller down here. Oh, sweet! Chatting in a Twitch chat window. Nice. Oh, I think my phone just died. Yep, my phone just died. Oopsie! Poor little feller. Did you run out of juice? Ninji's well. She just got home from work and is outside gardening. I do hope. Oh gosh, sorry for the earthquakes. I was trying to grab my phone charger. I'm actually hoping that I'll get a chance to get out and do some gardening later if I have time. We'll see. We'll see. Lots to do. Bijou's okay. She's back to her usual self. Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. She's such a perfect lady. 'Cause she's a lady. All right. Let's do another wipe of the brush here. Let's do a bit of a wipe of the brush. But yeah, I'm glad our little lady's doing well. It's always so sad when your pets are like, because they can't tell you, they can't explain it, and it's just sad. Poor little meow meows. Meow, 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 meow. But yeah, been a hoot and holler interview today. Ooh, nice. Is it because you're kind of over the shenanigans of your current job? There are some shenanigans. Okay, let's do a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next with this. I don't really want to start adding in the coat yet because as I'm blending this, I don't want that to get smudged in that area to get contaminaflated. Because that's no boins. So I think what we'll do is I need another. It is indeed. Well, congrats on it going well. I hope you get the job. Heck to the yes. All right. I'm going to need a few more of these brushes. I think maybe we should add some more nebulas. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm really glad it went well. That's awesome. Because you need to get out of there. It sounds dysfunctional. Okay, let's move all of these brushes back a toodle pop. But yeah, today we're just doing a little bit of shoppy droppy prep. On Thursday, I'm doing another shop drop. All right, let's add in a few more space nebulas. And you get caught up in the space nebula. Space nebula. And I know this looks a little bit zippity zany right now, but hopefully it'll work out. I've never actually done one of these unusual shapes in the middle of a gradation, so we'll find out if this works or if it becomes absolute mud. If it becomes mud, then I'm going to have to redo it. I'd rather not. I'd rather not redo that, but you never know, Mr. Frodo. You never know. Yeah, I am hoping after I'm done with this painting tonight to get out and do a little bit of gardening. And there's not much that needs doing out there because I did do some of it the other day, but yeah, it's always a hoot and a holler. A hoot and a toot. Actually, you know what? It is more of a hoot and a toot. So let's do a quick little tibber tap here. I think the good thing is by adding in these nebulas, it kind of brings all the sections together a little bit more. All of this was completely unplanned, adding all of this extra bips and colors and bops. Bips and bops and bips and bops. But yeah, what's on the dippily docket for you for the rest of the day, friend? What are you going to be up to? Hopefully just relaxing. I doubt it, though, because you're the busiest person on Earth. All right, let's switch back over to our yellow and our warm brush so we don't get this all stoobly. Maybe it's snoobaline. Whoops. Arcane Hammer. Hello, friend. This is indeed Nathan Fillion from Firefly. How are you doing today? How you feeling? I hope you're having a super duper duper Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Happy Tuesday to you and many more. Yep, we're just painting some space nebuloniousness. Castle was such a good show. I love that show. I haven't seen it in so long. I would love to watch that again. When it was on TV, though, oh my Jimmy's Cricket Store, I was completely obsessed. Completely obsessed. But then I moved and I didn't have cable anymore, so I wasn't able to watch it. So I actually didn't get to finish the show, but I really liked it. All right, we're going to do another little round of Tibber Taps. Side projects going on. Working on putting together a presentation I'll be giving in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice. Nice. But yeah, you've always got projects going on. Well, I hope that goes super duper, friend. Is that for your real estate stuff, or what is that for? Or is it for something else entirely? It's free on Roku. What? It is? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like I'm going to have a problem coming up. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely digging the addition of the nebulas, because I think it kind of brings all those sections together and keeps it from getting too flat. I'm digging that. I am digging that. Notes for programming and mostly for funsies. Well, heck yeah. You definitely, I feel like it is super important to do something just for funsies, or your brain starts to implode. That's for diggity dang sure. All right, let's start to soften up this big old chunk of yellow, because I feel like that's a bit much. So I'm going to add kind of a substantial amount of white, just to kind of break up the party a little bit. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. When your feet's stomping. Well, now you know. What are you up to today, Archaic? I hope you're having a really good day. Okay, and then, so there's the coat. I think maybe I accidentally painted over part of this, but that's okay. We can always fix it later. That's what I always say. Hey, you painted over something you weren't supposed to? Fix it later, boss. That's later me's problem. That's not now me's problem. That was such a confusing sentence, though. What's the inspiration for this painting? Well, I really, really, really like Firefly a lot. And I found this reference. I mean, it was probably a couple months ago, if I had to guess. And I really wanted to paint it. That was it. But when because I like to work from a print skadoodled reference. So when I got the print back, I was like, it's like a little small, like the colors weren't super poppy. So we're just kind of going off the rails. Honestly, we're going way past the reference and adding all sorts of just fun little bips and bobs, just something a little bit different. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's been a hoot and a holler. And just a super duper fun stream today so far. It's been really good. Let's do a little bit of a nebula that goes up around the gun, just to kind of schnump down the blue. I don't want to lose that shape. I did somewhat lose his hand, but that's fine. We'll find it again. That's my motto. Oh, good. Halloween, I should be able to take my son. Oh, good. I'm so glad. It's so good to hear you're doing better. That is utter insanity what you've been through. So hugs to you. Good for you for getting through that, because that is just, it's nuts. Yeah, I'm super duper happy to hear that. But yeah, just, I mean, this is just something I wanted to paint because I thought it would be just fun. And so far, so good. It has been a hoot. But I definitely want to keep it from getting too empty up top, because there's a lot more sky than in the original reference. So I don't want it to feel like bleak. I don't want it to feel like it's not a finished painting. So, because I feel like I'll never be able to get back to the physical standards to do the job. Oh my gosh. Do you have resources to help? I'm so sorry to hear that. That is super duper stressful, and you've already been through a ton, so I am really sorry to hear that. But yeah, that's such a bummer. Adding little tip taps, kind of all over, just to make sure that, again, it looks like we're intentionally going into all the areas, and smoothing, not over smoothing, and keeping some of those sort of nebulousness textures in there. Again, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish this on stream, because we're at 4. We're probably going to go a little bit later than I originally thought. We were only going to go 20 more minutes, but I would like to work on this a little bit longer. And, but yeah, I just want to make sure I don't get to the point of being starving on stream. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you don't have to worry about that aspect of things. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm just doing some light little tipper taps on the stars. So I am going to attempt to finish this today. It's not going to be on stream, unfortunately, because there's just a lot to do. I still have to do the whole body. So that's probably not going to happen on stream. But Thursday, I'm going to be doing a 6:30 stream, so an evening stream, because we are going to be doing a shop drop. So the stream's going to start at 6:30, and then the shop is going to open at 7, so that's going to be on Ko-fi. And I have a whole bunch of fun little pieces that are going to be up for sale. So I have this piece is going to be for sale, along with some absolutely cursed and ridiculous merch. This is another piece that I just finished specifically for the Shoppy Droppy. It's called the Dalicorn. And so this little piece is going to be available as well, along with prints. Like, I'm going to be doing some prints. It is going to be for sale, and it's going to have prints. So I'm going to be doing prints for most of these. The main thing that I worked on for this shop drop, which is why I didn't get as many pieces done, are these little pieces. So these were the pieces, the Pokemon. They're kind of like almost like little still life, but more imaginative. And so I spent most of my time getting ready for this. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it'll be really fun. This piece will be available. I am hoping tomorrow to bust out one more piece. I really like to do like little tiny floral pieces. So I'm hoping to get one of those done. I don't really have anything drawn up, so it's probably just going to be more of a study. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what I can get done. I have been pushing myself mighty hard these last couple of weeks trying to get stuff done. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing Thursday for, so we'll be doing the shop drop, but we'll also be doing, I'm going to be working on Jippity Doo. I'm going to be painting a gift that my friend Ninja Corn gave me. It is a paint your own stepping stone. And it's shaped like a hedgehog, and it's adorable. So we're actually going to be doing this sort of like a viewer's choice where you guys help me decide what to paint on this. And then I'm going to put it out in the garden, and I'm super excited because I think it's going to be really cute out there. But yes, this is the kind of the activity we'll be doing whilst the shop drop's going down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Do, do, do. But yeah, thank you for asking, Dickman. I really appreciate you. I appreciate it very much indeed, my friend. All right, going back to our lighter color, we're going to grab a little bit more pink, I think. Some pink and no yellow, because again, I don't want this to get dingy do. Let's do another little kind of smokier thing. Just a couple little dip daps to make it look more organic. I do like the word dip dap. That's a new one. That is a new one. Dippy daps. Dipulars? Nah, we're gonna stop. It's starting to sound weird. Honestly, it's all starting to sound kind of weird. Tee-hee. I don't like how stripy that is, so we're gonna blend that out a little bit more. And it's now or never, and I ain't gonna live forever. Okay, what's going on? Where's my white paintbrush? Oh, there it is. I found it. Roadrunner, hello, friend. Welcome in. How's your day been? DuckTales, woo-hoo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, lots of things popping into me brain tubes. All right, continuing on, I do think I would like to add in a little more stubble in this section. So let's go back in with me brush. But yeah, Roadrunner, how's it going, friend? I hope you're having an excellent Tuesday. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good one. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. So yeah, my goal, finish this piece today. I would like to finish at least one more after this. I love doing floral studies. I would love to be able to go and like do a plein air paint, but it's just the weather's been so icky. Like either the air was like slightly poisonous or it was 1,000,000 degrees or both. So I haven't really gotten to go outside a whole lot. So I might just work from a photomograph tomorrow. I have this really beautiful, beautiful picture my sister took, and she said that I can paint it, and I'm super duper excited about it. So I think that'll be really fun. A little more Stugel. I did say that, and I love the fact that you added an umlaut. I love a good umlaut, and I feel like people don't use them enough. And I say, what are we doing? We have access to umlauts. Why are we not using them? A little bit more Stugel. A little bit more Stugel. I do like that. I like how you spelled that. I think we need a Stugel command. Except I don't know how to do an umlaut on my keyboard. I know how to do it on my phone, but I didn't know how to do it on my keyboard. I'm really having way too much fun with these colors. And I see your true colors shining through. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Whoops-a-daisy, that had blue on it. So this is what happens, is it gets a little bit muddy. Let's go back in with our yellow brush and just sort of remove that muddy color. Uh-oh, that's bad. All right, I think I actually need yet another blending brush because all of my brushes now have blue on it. Oh man, I blew it. Oh, sweet. I got some nice big tipper tap brushes. Okay, I still have some ginormical tipper tap brushes. Look at this. Look at that. Look at these guys. Woohoo! Woohoo! I used so... Look how many brushes I've used. I'm in so much trouble later. Look at that. Uh-oh. Hold on and slow down and take it easy. So this Roadrunner is Nathan Fillion from the show Firefly, and he's holding a small gun. A gun, and he's got like a cool coat on, and we're gonna add more sparkle and all sorts of stuff. Ever do a piece from a little indie book series called Lord of the Rings? Oh my gosh, yes! I could do some fictional flowers. The symbol moon ever has it grown on the tombs of my forebears, and now shall cover the grave of my son. Okay, I need to calm down. I should do, that would be so much fun. I have actually, Valora, been thinking about doing a piece from Lord of the Rings for about, I don't know, 15 years. I've been wanting to do that, but not knowing what to do. I think that would be a really fun, smaller and more reasonable project if I did like the fictional flowers. I know him, I use his meme a lot when looking confused. Oh, I love that. I love that. Let's do some little twists. But yeah, Valor, I think that'd be so cool. I mean, I've done lots and lots of paintings, fan art paintings though. Like I've done a lot from the movies. I actually am starting to set up for another hyper-realism charcoal Lord of the Rings drawing because I'm obsessed. But I haven't done really any well, okay, I did one portrait from imagination of Gandalf, and I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like I want to do a third version of it because I've already done two others. Eleanor, Nephridil, Cymbalmuna were the three main ones I could find. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun. I would love to do that. Also, I always cry during that scene when Theoden is at his son's grave. Anyway, I don't know why I keep bringing up that specifically, in case anyone wanted to be depressed today. That would be so much fun. I would love to do that. All right, we're going to do another little tibber tap with some white. Start to bring down a little bit more nebulousness again. Yeah, your name looks rainbowy, Valora, in my OBS, and it's pretty sweet. How did you do that? But yeah, I really want to do a piece based off of the Silmarillion, too. I love the Silmarillion. I've read it 3 times. And there's so many incredible, epic, wonderful stories in there, and I really, really, really want to do it. Dank Oreo, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It's a new perk from Better Twitch TV Pro. Oh, I didn't even know there was a pro. I'm not a pro. Unlike Casey Snow Art. Hee hee. This is Nathan Fillion from the show Firefly. Really, really great series. If you haven't seen it and you like sci-fi, oh my gosh, there's only 1 season. Is it 1 or is it 2? I don't actually remember. But, yeah, such a great show. I absolutely love it. And I really wanted to paint this for a while. Still upsetting. I know. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Such a good show. But, Laura, did you hear they're making a cartoon series to continue the story? And honestly, I'm pretty pumped. I think all of the original actors, except for, sadly, Shepherd Book, who tragically passed away. I think that was a couple years ago now. Anyway, so it was so much fun. I watched it with with Digi and my siblings, and then eventually a bunch of other people joined the watch party. So we were having these huge watch parties. It was really hard to get together, but like we managed it for, I think it took us over a year to finally watch through all of it. Dangorio, thank you for the 100 boats. No, well, it ended abruptiously. I like to say abruptiously. I heard it on Ink Master. One of the judges said that their tattoo ended abruptiously, and now I use that word all the time. Oh, it makes me laugh. so much. Abruptiously. But again, thank you for the boats. I super duper appreciate the support. Thank you. Decorio, thank you for contributing to the game challenge. I know, seriously, Valora, I wish they had just continued the live action series? Of course. However, I agree. I'll take what I can get. I will absolutely take what I can get at this point. But I think it's going to be really cool. I'm excited about it. I love that it has the original cast. I think that's the main thing is like, I don't think any of us wanted like new actors. We didn't want a reboot. We just wanted more of that exact show. That's what we wanted. So I am mighty pumped about it. I am mighty pumped about it, my lords. No, I did the entire face yesterday, but the rest of it I did in, well, and also we've been live technically since 1, but we had 2 stream crashes. So the face was done yesterday off stream. It still needs some tweaking. Honestly, there's something about it that bothers me a little bit. I have not yet identified what that thing is. Johnny's artworks, welcome. Johnny, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hoot Nanny. I hope you are having a spectacular day. Welcome in. But yeah, my goal is to finish this today. That is the goal. That is the dream. You're making my dreams come true. Woo, doo doodly doo. Where's my white paintbrush? I keep losing there's so many brushes on this thing. Always try. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to work on it a little bit after stream. It just needs a little bit of tweaking. It's going to be very small adjustments. But yeah, just some teeny tiny things need working. You're sending me flower stuffs? Oh, I'm so excited. I think that's going to be really fun. All right, kiddos, back to the stars. We definitely need more pippity bippity bop here. So I'm just going to start by adding in some pure white, and then I think we're going to tipper tap it again and add in some more blendy doodly doos. Did you finish the Alice Birdland? Okay. So no, I did. What I did, Roadrunner, is we did finish the entire first layer on the quarter I appreciate that, Oreo. I think it's one of those things that I just need to stare at it and like do a couple quick measurements, because whatever it is, it's very minor. So what we did, Roadrunner, is we've been working on this 1 quarter at a time. So I just wrapped up the first layer on the 2nd quarter of this painting. And I'll be finishing the detail layers and the finishing layers off stream over the next month or 2. Probably more like 2, if I'm being honest. And then, once that's done, we're going to jump up to the next quadrant, which is going to be the upper left-hand church of the painting. So this is the reference, of course. And so we'll be working on the table, the still life, the trees. So we're going to be jumping up to the upper left-hand quarter. The nice thing is a lot of the upper left-hand quadrant is just trees. Oreo, I do appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind. So the left-hand, there's a lot going on, but a lot of it's just trees. So that won't be too bad, right? So anyway, 1 quarter at a time, 1 chunk at a time. We've made some pretty big progress over the last year. And I'm hoping this year to have more time to really focus on this painting. I actually have an amazing opportunity to do another solo show at the beginning of 2028. And I would love to have this piece done by then. Is it possible? I don't actually know. But we're gonna give it our best is what we're gonna do. But seriously, thank you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are digging the piece, because it's a special one to me. I have been working on starting that piece since 2022 was when I first did the concept sketch for that one. And then in 2023, we were able to do the reference photo using a live model. My niece actually modeled for the painting, and she did just an incredible, incredible job. And we, you know, I had to make all the props for it. All of this was done as much as possible from life, like either creating the reference models, using a live model, using actual objects. But with this particular one, I couldn't obviously make all of those birds. Oreo, thank you again for the 100 boats. I really appreciate the support. But yeah, so I did have to Photoshop in about 30 birds into that piece to fully get that concept the way I wanted it. So the only thing that was Photoshopped really was the birds, but it was all done by hand. None of it was done using AI. I am super duper duper against generative AI. So I did all of it using GIMP. And at the time I was doing it on a laptop with a touchpad. So it was a lot of work. Took about 3 months to edit it. So anyway, it's an incredibly special piece to me. It's something that I've been wanting to do since 2022. So, yeah, it's been really cool streaming all of that, getting all of that, you know, really blocked in with you guys has been super duper duper cool. And I've been loving it. Look at those little boats in the sky, and I can fly twice as high. But yeah, it's been a journey for sure. All right, let's get in a couple more stars next to his face. I think the stars are really what's going to bring this sky together. So let's continue. We're just going to do stars for a little bit. Look at all these little doers. Again, I want to make sure I get a lot of variation in the size. So it doesn't look like little polka dots. And then I'm probably going to go in and do like a single tipper tap. A little tippity tap. Oh yeah. No, and you know what the thing is, generally speaking, that is what I've been doing, is I just completely ignore AI. I don't use it. I don't like it. And my only beef is, and a lot of other artists have been noticing this, is Instagram is labeling people's stuff as likely made with AI, which feels icky. It does feel icky, and I've been seeing this a lot more. People doing posts about their stuff being likely AI, and it's pretty upsetting, if I'm being honest, especially for someone who is, I mean, I am adamantly against it. So it does really, really upset me to go on there and see that my stuff, that I do everything as much as I possibly can using practical effects. And it's a lot of work. And I don't super appreciate Instagram assuming that it's AI. Like, that is deeply upsetting to me. So anyway, don't super like that. And I think the other shoe is going to fall soon. I do feel like this has gone too far, but I don't know. I could be wrong. But just got to keep on keeping on, do your best, and do work that you love to do. That's really all. That's all we can do as artists, is just keep on keeping on and fighting through the the nonsense, because there's a lot of nonsense. There is just oodles and boodles of nonsense going on right now, and it's hard. It's hard for artists to just be artists, do their work, and just exist. So yeah, my fellow artists, keep on, do your best, despite what Instagram and all the websites and all the thingies and the bips and bobs are doing. Just, yeah, do your best. Okay, I really like painting stars. That's what I've decided. Yeah, exactly. Just, honestly, there's nothing we can really do about it other than just do your best work. The thing is, now you really almost have to prove that you're the one who created this work. Even if it's traditional media, it's not just digital artists. Like, I think digital artists definitely have it harder in a way because, well, I mean, you can show your progress really well, I think, with digital. But I do think digital artists get a lot of flack. Because honestly, it's just another medium. It's another medium. It's no different than painting or drawing. It's just digital. So anyway, but you do have to prove that you're the one who did the things, which is a little annoying, but you know, if anything, it keeps me accountable because I like recording the process. I like seeing other people's process as well. So I don't know. There's good things, there's bad things about it for sure. And then I'll do some little tipper taps to kind of bring those stars together. But I am really enjoying painting little spipple spops. Spippity spops? Ooh, and bippity bops. Let's not forget about the bippity boppity bee there's. Kablammy. I think I need more white again. This palette is a dumpster fire right now. Wowie kazowie. I need to clean my palette so stinking bad. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. All right. Let's do a little bit more of the tipper taps that we were just doing, except now I actually have clean white, so that's fantastic. Okay. Same thing down here. Do 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 do. Who do 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 do. Who do 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 do. All right, let's do more. And then we might actually take a big fluffy brush and add a little bit of softitudinalness. A little schnoodle pop of softitudinalness. That's all you need. And also, all you need is paint. Paint. Paint is all you need. Kabloop. All right. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. I actually was smart and I ate before stream, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. I guess that's what happens when you remember to eat. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Or should I say that's pretty eat? I keep forgetting that my white is now clean. And I ain't gonna live forever. All right, back to our little teeny tiny tipper taps. I feel like I have never painted more sparkles than I have in the last like 2 weeks. I've painted just ever so many sparkles, and I'm not upset about that. I'm actually quite pleased about it. And we'll just turn that into a little mini neb. And I want to make sure too that I have them like, again, like a random distance. So it's not such a bop. I appreciate that. Thanks for checking those out. I am going to be a little bit more diligent. I actually did not get to post yet today, so I'm going to be doing that later. But I'm trying to be just a little bit more diligent about actually putting stuff on my YouTube. I have just an enormous backlog of painting process videos. So it's kind of nice. I don't have to really create new content for it. It's just sort of posting old content. Both that and shorts have been super duper. Just kind of posting the process and stuff. So, I mean, it's been good. It's been pretty easy to get content on there. So I haven't really needed to edit all that much. It's kind of already done, which I appreciate because I actually genuinely hate video editing. I hate it. I think it is, because I'm not good at it and I don't know what I'm doing. So there's that. There's that. There's that. Yeah, I appreciate you checking it out. Check it out, check it out, do. All right, let's do, Actually, this could use a little bit more. And we're going to do some tip taps. Same to your YouTube account unless you take them down, which is really, really nice. So that could be more content, and I don't have to edit live streams. I mean, should I? I don't think I need to. But yeah, it is really nice because, like, I already have, like, such a surplus of just stuff. And I have had a YouTube for years, and I'm only now getting to the point of posting stuff. So I don't know, it's been pretty nice not having to edit things because, again, it takes me so long to do like a one time lapse. It takes me like 4 hours to do it. You don't need to edit them. Sweet. But yeah, no, that's been really, really good because it's like just freebie content. Freebeanular content is what I meant to say. You're gonna be freebeanular. Make sure that we have some nice little stars around his face, because otherwise it looks like a weird gap. I do need to fix his hair. It is, yeah. I'm really, really glad you helped me get that set up because honestly, I kind of always thought that it was way more complicated than it actually was. It was like, bip, bop, boop, it's set up. So, I mean, it's been really nice. So thank you again for that, friend. I super appreciate all your help. Yeah, easy peasy mac and cheesy. Cheesulars? What? All right, let's add in a few really big stars. But yeah, I do like it. So far so good. If I just need to get my internet issue, or maybe it could actually be an OBS issue. Casey Snow was in here earlier, and she said she's been also having some issues with OBS, kind of disconnecting and reconnecting. So today we've had I think two lockups, which has been a little bit unfortunate, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me through it because, you know, that's a bummer. But yeah, I really appreciate all you do. Like, you have helped more than I can even say. So thank you again, friend. I'm really, really grateful. I don't know how to do a lot of stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know how to do a lot of stuff. True story. True story. All right, I'm actually going to grab yet another brushy do. Please tell me I have one more clean brush. All right, we're going to use this little flat guy. A flat guy, woohoo! Because I would like to, down here, I'd like to pump up the jam on some of these little snoobly guys. Just some light kind of tipper taps to add some more pop, some more pep, and just a touch of zing. Just a touch of zing here. But I am really glad that I did the sky first, because I think if I had painted the coat, as I was actually thinking of doing, if I had painted the coat, it would have just been impossible to blend this out. So that would have been actually pretty bad. So I'm glad we did it in this order, kept things nice and clean, and, you know, just a little zippity bippity bop. The zip went up the clock. Do 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 doodly doodly do 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 doodly doodly do ba do do do. That got weird. I'm happy about it though. It was fun. It's fun. Okay. And then let's go back to our yeller brush. I'm going to add in just a little bit more white down here. I do want to break up this party just a little bit more. Hey, this painting's never gonna dry. Tee-hee! But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you gotta use a little bit more paint. I'd never ever do this with my hyperrealism stuff, but boy howdy, when it comes to my alla prima stuff, which is what this is, working wet paint on wet paint and not letting it dry in between layers, there are times where I absolutely put this on with a trowel. Simply because you have to. If you're not planning on letting it dry in between layers, there are times where you just have to use a lot more paint to get that opaqueness that you need. And then I'm going to go in and I think I'm going to do another tibber tap. Tibba tap, tibba tibba tap, tibba tap, tibba tibba tap. All right, let's move that. It is pretty funny. My phone just stone cold died in the middle of this. I kind of forgot to charge it this morning. Oops. My bad. All right. Then let's do, I think this could stand to be a little brighter along the base of the horizon here. Do doodle 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 do 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 boo boo. And then we'll definitely need to do like a tipper tap on this because it is looking, I'm going to say it, it's looking a bit abruptious. That's my new favorite made up word, by the way, is abruptious. Abruptiously. Again, I'm just kind of making these shapes up because it's not in the reference. I just wanted to make the background a little bit more interesting since there's more of it. In the original piece, there's very little background, but obviously it just felt crowded to me. It felt a little bit like there wasn't enough breathing room around the figure. So I did go with a bigger composition and I do like it. It just needs a little bit more zip and it needs a little bit more pip pap. We can't have too little pip pap in this painting, you know? And also you can't just stroll down the road. You know? All right. I might need to go get more napkins. Whoops. Okay. So, it is 4:30. I need to reorganize a little bit. And I think that's where we're going to call it for today. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Please stick around for a few more minutes so we can raid someone. Raid do 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 and do 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 raid. All right, who do be live? And I'm blue da ba dee da ba da. There's the classic blue Skittle. Again, if you don't know, ooh, there's also Xanthi, who is amazing. We have Blue Skittle, Insomniac's Dream, another amazing, amazing artist. Who shouldest we raid? Love you too, friend. Valora, thank you so much for hanging out. Ooh, Jack of Some Trades. I say we go see Jack of Some Trades. I don't know if we've ever been able to raid them. All right, we're going to go see Jack of Some Trades. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. We're going to go see Jack. Incredible, incredible artist. We are going to snooze these ads though, so this doesn't happen. So good to see everyone. Doc Brown, thank you for hanging out. Let's do our endular credits. Seriously, thank you so much for the subbies, Madre and Mile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just for hanging out with me. And here is our sub raid call as well for anyone who would like to copy that down for the raid. As always, huge thank you to everyone for your support over on Patreon. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, and of course to all of my mods, thank you so much for all of your help and your support. Trades. Let me make sure I spelted that right. The Jack of Some Trades. Okay. But yeah, thank you all for being here again. I'm going to be back 6:30 Central this Thursday. We're going to be doing our shop drop, including this piece. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be painting a little stepping stone from my garden, and I'll be taking chat suggestions for that. But yeah, much love, friends. Thank you again for hanging out and for just, as always, making this super duper fun. I appreciate y'all. And let's go say hi to another amazing artist. Nice. Glad to hear it. But yeah, much love, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Eat some tasty food. And thanks again for being here. Bye-bye.